How are you guys doing? Unresponsive, totally. Thanks, Unresponsive, for joining. Hey, Fitz, how's it going? Hey, Donkey. Actually, I really want this one. This is what I want. This is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing. How are you guys? It's great to see you. Donkey, it's great to see you as well. This is so loud. At least it's so loud on my ears. It could very well be just loud for me, but let me know. I just... You only want mic drop. That's awesome. It's a good response. It seemed to stop. I was initially just playing, like checking the volume through my own browser to hear what the starting soon screen sounded like in terms of like volume. Your voice is quiet, music loud. Yeah, I figured. Okay, so I've turned the music down. I guess I can turn all desktop music down in general. If I was a smart girl, if I was a rich girl. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There, we'll do that. Miley Cyrus is a Pink Floyd Comfortably Numb cover, and wow. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I wish we could listen to that kind of stuff on stream. So it don't die. Tell us how you've been. What's new? And did you chop an onion? I did not chop any onions. I have not. Sevi did. I don't know if he like followed the way. I don't think he did. But you know, it could be anything. I don't know. But I feel like, Aston, could you post the Miley Cyrus cover? Just because I had a love-hate relationship in that, like with Miley Cyrus, in that like as Hannah Montana, she was like, meh. Like, I could understand why people would, like, enjoy her, like her. She was kind of like a younger, maybe I think a younger Lizzie McGuire, right? That would be, like, the very next thing. I don't know. And then she kind of had this, like, Lindsay Lohan thing going on for a while. But, man, her voice is so good that it's amazing. So. It's difficult. Sometimes when it's like, well, I don't know. And it's like, it's hard to judge people who are celebrities in general anyways, because it's like, I don't think I actually know you. But character, if you think about it, now she's broken into a real her, so to speak. Yeah. I think she's done, from what I can tell, it seems that she's done a pretty good job, like, growing into herself, more or less. And that's a big deal in showbiz, to kind of like, especially being child stars. Like, I can't think of many child stars who have really like made the transition from childhood star to adulthood really well. I guess Ariana Grande has done a fairly decent job. Gonna learn how to pole dance like Lil Nas. Yeah, I saw that did go viral. I haven't watched the video itself. I've just seen a bunch of like opinions. Thanks, Aston. I wish we could like listen to it, but like, so yeah, I don't know. I just figured I haven't done like a just chatting stream in like a really long time. I think I maybe never have. It's possible I haven't. So I thought I'd give it a shot, and then we can play some Monkey Island tonight. I have to cancel my Saturday night stream, so OB! How's it going? Daniel Radcliffe passed with flying colors. It's true. It's true, he did. Jeanette McCurdy. I don't know Jeanette McCurdy. Do it on stream. Nah, that's okay, Donkey. We'd get like DMCA'd and banned. Getting ready for bed. I'm doing well, Obi. How are you doing? The blonde and iCarly. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's tough. Let's see who's alright. But yeah, I don't know. I figured we should just do some just chatting and just chat and talk and stuff. I'm not sure if you guys have anything you want to talk about. I can always come up with things to talk about. I can always tell like a story or whatever. But yeah, I have to cancel my Saturday night stream because it's Easter festivities. But and then tonight we have our usual multiplayer night. Just kind of got a little bit frenetic, and I was just like, you know, I'm not sure how much I feel like playing with other people as much anyways, even though Unresponsive said that he might come and play, and even though there was a few other people who were like, maybe, and I was like, let's just do this. Doing well. Good. You, wait. You sent provocative pictures to a basketball player and he leaked them. Unbelievable. Let's see, wait, who did? She did? The blonde on iCarly, Jeanette, whoever. Aw, that's so sad. That's the worst. That's not even like, she had a tough time because somebody made it. And I mean, okay, other people are gonna make your life tough anyways, but that's like, that's the worst. Maybe. Who says? Maybe what, losers? What? Who says maybes? Maybes is, that's a legitimate word. Come on. We can just talk about Disney stars growing up. I do know, okay, so Macaulay Culkin, he made it eventually, but he had to do the circuitous path. Is that a word? Circuitous? Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's round. I'm pretty sure circuitous. Yeah, that sounds right. I want to add another, like, k in there. No, I meant for their answer. Okay. Wait, Easter when? Did you just ask about Easter when? Circuitous. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm all right. I tend to, I don't know. Yes, it's, of course it's, okay, thank you. Good. I trust myself now better, a lot. I'm pretty smart on paper. I don't know. Like in college I used to write, like I used to use enough big words in papers that like I have I had to send a paper just in an email because I could not get any word processor to work for me at one point. And so my professor printed it off, and then I got to this place, I'll have to find it. I got to a place in the paper, it was like a history of World War II class, really good class, fabulous teacher. And I got to the place where I knew what I wanted to say, and I knew what the word that I wanted to say meant, but I didn't know what the word was, so I made it up, and I just threw it in there, and he didn't take any points off for it. He wasn't like, that's not a real word. He just kind of circled it and put like a question mark by it, but he didn't take any points off, and it was like, and this is a guy who was like, he would grade your history papers for grammar and stuff, so I was pretty excited that I made up a word that made him be like, maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the thing. Tired and bored, played Among Us for 2 hours, you didn't get imposter at all in response? Dude, that's what the craziest thing to me about Macaulay Culkin is this guy, this Crypt Keeper looking guy, dated Mila Kunis and Brenda Song. You know what though? He doesn't look like a Crypt Keeper. Macaulay Culkin is cool. He's a pretty cool guy. I feel, even though I know he's older than I am. I don't know how much older, but I feel pretty contemporary with him. He did look like that for a while. Okay, maybe he did. I don't know. I mean, I believe it. Like, from his story, from his return. It seems like he did have a really rough time. But you know what? Everybody has a rough time when they're following that track, you know? Not judgy, it's just interesting. Yeah, no. And I mean, I'm sure he's got a great personality. He looked like a straight crackhead. I think he might have been a straight crackhead, Obi. Are you watching any Among Us? That's awesome. That's a great strat, though. Just be like, listen, have I been imposter yet? No. Will I be imposter? No. I am not the I'm never imposter. It's perfect. It's a perfect. Next time. Yeah, he did have a drug problem. I just didn't know if it's crack or... You're also voted for sexiest voice. All right. You know what? It's true. Brits have it. It's pretty great. Like, we Midwesterners... We don't really get that vote very often. We have to change things. Although, a lot of newscasters, I feel like, sound like me, so there is that. But no. Most of the time, I'm like, you know what? If I could just have, like, a British accent 24/7, or, like, a transatlantic accent. I can't even do a transatlantic accent. Or like Irish or Scottish or something. Everyone loves my voice. It's because you've got that smooth British voice thing going on, Jesper. You can't You can't deny it. You just have to own it. You gotta walk in. You gotta just embrace that path in your life, and you just gotta do it. You gotta go with it. I guess I like. Okay, this is. I don't think it's inherent. I mean, yeah. I really like British accents. I like Irish and Scottish accents. And I do really like Australian accents. I love me some like Nigerian accent. This is the good stuff. You can do a transatlantic accent, but I would never do it 24/7. I think it could be fun, but I feel like it gets really, it sounds like it would be something that gets really like you'd hyperventilate after a while from all the breathiness. I don't know. I deny that voice. I'm the perfect mixture of Southern and Northern. Oh, me. So what you gotta do, Jasper, you just gotta start an ASMR. That's what you gotta do. When you gotta get Jackbox. Man, I was telling Jesper when he was asking me to purchase download a already free game that I didn't read enough about in his message that said it was free. I was like, I have spent through my game budget. Or all languages. Wait, I need to do French. Yeah, you need to do French for channel points. Donkey, you need that redeem. When do you get that redeem? You're not doing ASMR. What's wrong with ASMR? It's great. The best ASMR I've seen is ASMR Rainbow Six Siege. Magna Carta does it sometimes when his girlfriend goes to bed before he's done streaming, and all of a sudden he's like just whispering the entire time. It's fabulous. But I mean, ASMR, I've seen some pretty like interesting. Yes, do it for tonight, Donkey. That would be fabulous. But yeah, I need to like, and I don't know, there's like 17 Jackboxes too, Aston. I never know what to do. You're too loud for ASMR. You could do it. You could do it, Jesper. You could just do the whispery voice, or just turn your volume down or something. You whisper loud, just turn it down. Just turn it down. Turn up your compressor or something. You know, it's gonna be fine. You can get the rap battle one. Yeah, get the rap battle one, Donkey. The rap battle Jackbox? I don't think so. I don't think so. Do they have one where you have to read shit really fast? I can do that. Or my other special talent is I can run downstairs faster than most people. Just freestyle rap instead. Perfect. You could do that. You freestyle rap? You can rap, Jesper? See, this is what we need then. You need a rap stream, a music stream. Forget, like, games and stuff. Do a music stream. Not well. Well. Neither do I. But I think there's a difference. Definitely a difference. And close this out. You do music streams every now and then? That's awesome. Do you play music or you sing, or what's your thing? Okay. There's nothing worse than confessions. I haven't been to your channel. At least not recently. Oh shit, I feel like a terrible... Are we friends? I feel like we're friends. I would count you, I would say... friend. Bird got a feather penguin published letter. I can't read anything right now. Filling up my house call. Me and empty nester. Ooh, bird got a feather penguin published letter. Filling up my house call. Me and empty nester. There we go. We can get there. We'll get there eventually. Last one got very depressing. I play bass and sing. Nice. Last one I did in a maid costume. That I did see. We're friends. Good. Whew. This is good. Yeah, I did see the maid costume picture. Or at least the screen cap. Thumbnail, whichever one. I voted for the other costume, I'll be honest. I feel like a pink suit would be super fly. I know that Paris Heller came out with new music this year, but I like these ones better still. But it should be an interesting thing. So then you just, alright. Your Halloween costumes are always fly. What do you do? I wish that I could be good at Halloween costumes. I feel like my ideal self is incredible at Halloween costumes. And I rarely nail it. In fact, I don't think I think one time in my life I have nailed a Halloween costume. First time you wore it is the only waistcoat. Can't afford the whole... You know what? That's okay. As a streamer, you only need the top half. You only need the top half. Aston, you gotta tell us about these. Single malt, how you doing? Halloween costumes require time commitment. Yeah, it's true. They require, and you have to, like, and it's not just good ideas. You have to, like, stop at an idea and be like, this is the one, and we're going for it. Because, and then you have, hello, how are you? It's great to see you. You don't wear costumes, I just eat chocolate. Bitch, that is such a mood. You need a t-shirt that says that. Just, I don't wear costumes, I just eat chocolate. It's perfect, it's amazing. And then we could do it for cosplay too. We could just show up to all the cons with that. Would love to cosplay, but wow, whatever. Yeah, there's so much. Put a lot of thought into them. The 2021 is my favorite. I was me, but I did this outfit from Space Channel 5. Space Channel 5? Space Channel 5. Aston, you're always, and I love it. I just feel like someday you're gonna make a reference and I'm gonna get it, okay? It's what's gonna happen. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, I think there was one year that Sevi and I went as paintballers because we had army fatigues and paintball equipment. Oh wait, he was a paintball person. A paintballer? Paintballer sounds a little and I was an army guy because I had army fatigues left over from my uncle that we used all the time. So that doesn't totally count. And then it's a Dreamcast video game. Cool. Wait, you a guy? Driving home, may lose signal. Thought you were I just, you know, it's it comes and goes. It comes and goes. Yes. Not too bad. Good, Single malt. One year we went as like people from Winnie the Pooh. So Sevi went, he's such a trooper, he went as Christopher Robin. I found him these like robin's egg blue shorts and like a white shirt, like a collared white shirt, like t-shirt thing, and then he carried around the Winnie the Pooh book. He was such a trooper. And then I was Eeyore, which is the most cosplay work I have ever put into anything ever. And then our child was in a our oldest was in Winnie the Pooh. But I had like a headband, and then I like cut up some ties that were like gray and like hung it over so that the big part of the ties hung down and were ears. And then I got like pink ties and put those in between, like so that there was like pink inside of his ears and stuff. And I like glued all that together so that it would look right. I did some minor makeup to the face, and then I got just like a big, like it was like a silver brooch kind of a thing, and then attached like a tail looking thing to that, and then just pinned it onto the back of a gray button-up shirt that I borrowed from Sevi. Dallas! How are you, sir? How is the painting going? Dallas is currently painting a dungeon. It's gonna be awesome. Ooh, there's an image. Post images. Let me see what this is. Oh! Well, this is legit. So is this the character from the Dreamcast video game? It's a space Michael Jackson, but it's me for Halloween. And that's not... Okay. Not MJ. That's kind of rad. Can we show it on stream? Is that okay? Gonna be... cream and boring? What? Oh, cream and boring. I get it. Okay, cream colored and boring. That's alright. That is alright, Dallas. My family would support that 100%. Like when my grandma finally painted her house, we were all like, but you said you were gonna paint your house? And she's like, I did though. Let me switch over here. Look at that. Look at that sweet outfit. Totally brave to wear a full bodysuit. I don't think I could ever. I can't even do jumpers yet in my life. Super cool. Super cool. You printed the sticker out at UPS and the guy recognized it. That's awesome. Look at that Sonos. If it did not have the 5 on it, it's a spacesuit. You can tell. Look, you didn't see the inspo image. We need to zoom on this. You see the inspo? See. All right. Was it made in Roblox? Hamill! Oh my goodness! We'll go back into chatting here. Oh my goodness! Ham, how are you guys? It's great to see you! We ring this bell for you. How are you, Gall? Holy cow! The dungeon is already yellowish, so cream makes it easier to put on top. That's awesome. Ham, ready to come up! How are you guys? It's great to see you. Ham, last time I saw you, you were baking a really shitty ham. And I heard you guys were playing some Among Us tonight. Jesper did not get, or Unresponsive Assassin did not get the imposter even once. How did it go? Did you all kill? Wow, let's see if I can catch all of you. How are you? How are you? Big O Jimmy, great to see you. How are you? Brain. And like Litzo Bear, Little Ghost Bear. What a great name! And V Games, how are you? It's great to see you. Team Ham, how are you guys? We were chatting, we've gone through growing up Disney stars, we've gone through some music, and we've gone through Halloween costumes, and we'll be playing some Monkey Island in a bit, but how are you guys? What happened in Among Us? Did you win? Did you lose? Did you do awesome? What's the word? I've heard people say that it's a dead game, but I don't believe them at all. It was a mild, we had a responsible evening. I planned my best friend's bachelorette party, and I left my wallet, unrelated to the bachelorette party, I left my wallet. You love Monkey Island? Excellent! Hang with us, we're gonna do Monkey Island 2 in a few minutes, it'll be great. Yeah, I like lost my wallet. I left it on top of my car and it like flew off at a gas station. And this guy found it and he like started calling all of the places that were on business cards in my wallet to try and tell them to tell me that I'd lost my wallet. And like I was a state away and like suddenly like a chiropractor that I hadn't been to in a year called me and she was like, I know this is weird, but this guy says he found your wallet and he wanted your phone number and I wouldn't give it to him. And I was like, thank you. But so then I had to go meet him. I had to drive and pick it up from him. And I like told him chat spammed all his alerts and stuff so he could barely hear the game. That's brilliant. That's a great strategy. If I ever play Among Us again, what I'm gonna need to do is just pay a crew of people to like go through. Your favorite is The Curse of Monkey Island. Is that the first one? I think it's the first one. I think I had, let me look. Which one do I have? But yeah, I show up to this guy's house. He turns out he's like a vet, so he's fairly respectable. And then I like paid him in thankfulness with leftover wine from the party. And he was like, so how was the bachelorette party? Because I told him that that's what we were doing. And he was like, oh, I see, Curse of Monkey Island is 3. And I was like, we had a responsible time. And he was like, and I was like, mm-hmm. So you lost your wallet to a guy covered in baby oil using it. Wow. Dallas, that escalated so quickly. So quickly. Creeper alert. Yeah, he didn't, I don't know. I think he just expected there was gonna be more things. Your favorite? Okay, we got that. Yeah, no, it was not. That is not at all what occurred, Dallas. We had a fairly responsible evening. There was no baby oil involved. No baby oil. Did he ask you to pick up the wallet with your... You inhaling paint fumes over there? I think he expected Dr. Pepper because he was Mr. No, he seemed like a pretty respectable veterinarian who just wanted to hear his story of a wild bachelorette party night. Assuming he was the stripper from... Absolutely. Veterinarians are an untapped resource of strippers. They just have so much talent. I don't know where to go with this, Dallas. Where are we going with veterinarian strippers? Can confirm. Cat, how are you? It's great to see you. Can confirm. Do you know veterinarian strippers? Is that on your list? I mean, not surprised if a vet is a secretly wild animal. It's true, and like, there's gotta be a great pun here. There's gotta be a great pun about veterinarian strippers. It's just, I'm not even here to bring a lot of the skills cross. I'm sure they do. Like Batman and Bruce Wayne. Absolutely, it's like Batman and Bruce Wayne. Veterinarian strippers, yeah. Veterinarian, yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, you guys, I can't come up with anything. There's a pun here that we're missing that we're all gonna leave this stream and be like, now I get it. And I can't think of it, but it's okay. It's okay. No idea on a possible outfit. Maybe an Aston Martin. Maybe Aston Martin can come up with something. Maybe he can. Maybe Michael Jackson. Vet is a stripper. That's another word for a naked mole rat. There you go. You've dated 2 vets, and were they both fabulous strippers, Cat? Spill the tea. Can they confirm that they were not at my friend's bachelorette party? I mean, yes. Well, good. They probably have experience using muzzles and leashes. Ooh, there you go, Sevi. I think there's a little bit different experience. Thanks for bringing that in. It's an important part of everybody's day. Alrighty. I think you guys, unless anybody has some exciting news they want to share, or some exciting stuff they want to talk about, or a conversation topic that you were just burning to get into, I want to get into some Monkey Island tonight yet. So we should do that. We should do that, right? I have, your bachelor party would just be going to Machine Gun America. Oh, dude, there's one of those in Utah. Sevi and I went to it, and it was amazing. And my only regret about the whole place was that I did not have the memory card in my camera, so we only got to take like 5 pictures. They're very good at putting you to sleep. Oh, Dallas, definitely too creepy. I believe, like, what I'm getting from it is, but I'm pretty sure that's where we went. Sevi can confirm or not. Where you get to go and you shoot like super cool guns. So you can shoot. Particularly cool was that we got to shoot that. It has a specific name, but it's the type of machine gun that you find on just one map, way back in the like silo areas I think it's in the stacks level of GoldenEye 007. It starts with a P, and it's like a handheld little machine gun kind of a thing. It's, yes, the P90. And it was super fun. It was really cool to get to shoot that. And then, I don't think it was an SKS. There was an AK-47. We shot some pistols too, I believe. International package. Uzi. So it was kind of fun. But that is what it's called, right? We're on the right track, right, Aston? AK-47. You've seen at the game where one player plays the white cell going up to the system and the other one needs to come up with a vaccine. That's interesting. I have not. This is so surreal to me that can happen, that people are doing. It's a Belgian submachine gun. It is, I mean, all right. The P90 is the Stargate SG-1 rifle. Yes. But this one was a smaller one. Dude, I just finished Stargate SG-1. Like the entire series. Okay, not the entire, it's the first, just SG-1. And it was really good and I miss it and I don't know what to do with my life anymore. I started Atlantis, and just because it's the beginning, it's hard to get into any new show for the most part. So, magazine super weird comes on the top. Interesting. See, but this is different because I feel like the one that was in 007 GoldenEye was like orange and white, and you could hold it in one hand. But maybe it's just that it has different mods on it. I'm not sure. Regardless, we shot it terribly. And it's fun. It's in Utah, so super rural, and everybody's into that kind of stuff over there. But it was an exciting time. An exciting time. But speaking of SG1 and shows in general, I also finished WandaVision. GoldenEye 007's Navy. Never got into it. Okay, so I think I got into it partly. Okay, so I do like an FPS that doesn't like kick you when you're down. I'm looking at UCOD. So I like my siblings and I played that a lot. The game is called Outside In. That sounds interesting. Family's halfway through WandaVision. It's pretty good. I have a lot of feelings about it. We're not through the internet ban on spoilers, but it was really good. It was what I dislike about the show. The main thing, and I think we can all agree on this, is that the intro and the credits at the end, so the opening and ending credits, are way too long. Like there's like the pretend WandaVision intro song, which I get, like, and I appreciate that they sort of like parody the different shows and the different eras and stuff like that. And that would be okay if they didn't also have an entire damn Marvel intro. And then at the end, there's like 6 minutes of end credits. And it's just like, the show, the entire experience is only like, I don't know, maybe half an hour. But I did really enjoy it. I think that it was a really awesome way to like play with those characters and get like really explain who they are and like delve into that. And I really love Paul Bettany as an actor, so I think that he did a fabulous show. Fabulous job. The show inspired an idea website that documents show length without credits. Interesting. Like, how long is a show without the end credits? Yeah. No, I think it totally deserves it. And honestly, I don't think that, and this is one of the things where it's like, I wish shows like Firefly had the opportunity to come out now. Like, I understand, like, I don't mind the idea of like dropping just one episode a week. I think it's good, because then we're talking about it every week, like, oh, this, dropped and everything. But I wish that Firefly had an opportunity to either come out in something like this, where we had the entire season for everybody to like catch up, or if they like missed an episode, then they could go back. Because there'd be so many things that wouldn't have been canceled if we had just had the opportunity to experience it as a whole, instead of this business of like, we aired the episodes in the wrong order. And then people didn't understand what was going on, and so then they just sort of dropped out because there was no way to go back. Paul Bettany needs to play Dick Cavett in a movie. Dick Cavett sounds familiar, I'm not sure. I feel like Paul Bettany could play anybody. I'd be alright with that. But he just does a fabulous job. All the way from when he played Chaucer. I think it's Chaucer in A Knight's Tale, the blonde interviewer. The blonde interviewer. Take a look at it. It'd be something you'd have a lot of fun with. Cool, I'll have to take a look at that game. But yeah, I don't know. WandaVision was good. And I say that about shows because I feel like WandaVision, if it had aired on actual TV, would have bombed terribly. Because I feel like the first few episodes, people have been like, WTF, and they would have completely just been like, meh. And like, but thankfully, and I think like, WandaVision is perfect for like the streaming era, and it's perfect for like Marvel's clout. Like 100% everybody knows like, okay, this is gonna be good because the entire Marvel universe behind it is already really good. So like everybody hung on, because if you watched one episode and you were like, meh, you could wait until like 6 episodes later when everybody was like, oh, now it's awesome and amazing and I totally understand what they were doing and it all falls together and makes sense. And then you can go back and be like, okay, now I'll watch and catch up to where you guys are this evening and enjoy it again. Is anyone, he the one who, yes, in Wimbledon, I think, which is a movie I enjoyed. Let me take a look at Dick Cavett. Here it is. Oh, okay. He looks familiar, but I don't totally like... I don't have, like, nostalgia or any other feelings about this. I used to work with a guy named Dick, and it was difficult because, like, so I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but when I talk, especially when it's words that are, like, strange to pronounce or have other meanings now, like Dick, I sort of, like, see it or, like, imagine the words kind of going by with grammar included sometimes. And, like, so when I worked at Walmart, I one time had to, like, call over the loudspeaker, like, the overhead, and I had to, like, tell Dick from Sporting Goods that he had a call. And so it was, like, in the sentence, like, as you wrote it, it would be, like, you know, a call for you, or please come to electronics, Dick. Or, like, you have a phone call, Dick. Like, with the comma there, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I practiced out loud how I was gonna say this. And then I couldn't be like Dick from Sporting Goods, because then I felt like I was gonna I was just trying really, really hard. And, like, it's not like he knew or was gonna take it as a, like, insult, I don't think. But it was a really tough experience at the time. I made it through, obviously, but I was really... I was pretty freaked. Alright, you guys, should we... We're just going through this general story. Let's go through and go ahead and play some... Let's open up some Monkey Island here. Open up some Monkey Island here. We are on Monkey Island 2. And we ended this last time, with some stuff. I made it through, she said. I made it through. I made it through. She made it through having to just say the word Dick. It was just, you know, talking about it like it's true. It was, okay, this is important to discuss here, because I understand that I exude a sort of, like, carefree whimsy, but I assure you that I'm actually a ball of anxious snakes inside, and, like, in a trench coat, just barely holding it together, okay? And so, especially young little bird who is trying to make her way in the world, like, for whatever reason, my coping mechanism is to be just wildly extroverted. Like, right now I feel pretty relaxed and I'm okay, and I've sort of come into myself as a, like, adult and mother and wife and professional and whatnot, but, like, young bird could not shop in the same aisle as other people for fear that they would judge her. So I would, like, wait for weird hours, which is fine. I worked at Walmart and was in college. Like, I was only free at weird hours. So I would only do my, like, grocery shopping or other shopping at strange hours, and then I would, like, peer around the sides or, like, try and casually walk by aisles and wait until it was completely empty before I went into that aisle in order to, like, grab, like, peanut butter. It wasn't even, like, embarrassing stuff, like tampons or toilet paper, although that stuff did mortify me. That was... That's weird. I know, I was so dang anxious as him. I couldn't, I was like, and I was just so concerned that they were gonna judge my choice of, like, jelly. And it was a really tough time of life. It took a long time to sort of, like, get over that. And, like, I mean, even, and, like, driving, if other people windshield wipers were going at a different, it better be Smuckers. Well, it's just, that's the thing. Or I'd be, like, concerned that I was taking too long to make the decision, and then it would take me an extra 5 minutes, because I'd be like, oh no, don't take too long, but don't choose the wrong one, but don't take too long. And then I'd feel like if I didn't choose the right deal, you know, like, so there I am calculating, like, cost per ounce and crap, and, like, now they put it on the tags, thank goodness, or I'd be there forever. I'm doing a lot better. It's been a lot of work to get here, but, like, and like, driving though with windshield wipers, like, if somebody else's windshield wipers were going a different speed than mine, physically knots in my stomach, that was my like, I would just be like, what do they know about rain that I don't know? Like, like, I didn't want to be, like, overreacting to the rain. But man, I didn't want to be, like, viewed as playing fast and loose with my safety in the rain. Almost 40 is still a little ashamed every time I need to buy condoms. Dude, bulk pack. You can order that shit online. You can get like 120. It's just a barrel. In a barrel, Dallas. So anyways, the only problem with that bulk order, Dallas, is if you ever have, say, a nephew visit you who is kind of a snoop, and he just wanders into your room when he's supposed to be playing with the other children upstairs, and then suddenly there is confetti coming from the stairs, just being thrown, just strewn about your living room. That's a real thing that can happen twice in the same day. And then you have to explain to your husband's aunt and uncle that yes, we do in fact buy those in bulk. Imagine the same situation. Dude, Dallas, okay, so my dad worked for a company growing up that made feminine products. And he ended up with like huge boxes of like trial feminine products and stuff, because we were supposed to like report back like how everything like worked and crap. And then he just, I don't know if it was just like extras or what, but like my mom was frugal as all get out. And yes, it was a true story that happened. But like huge boxes in our basement. She was like, this is what we're using forever. Did they suck? Yeah, because technology, like, we got great stuff. And I didn't even know. And then I moved out and I was like, it's better out here. You guys have really great stuff. But I was too anxious to buy it in store. Sevy's an animal. Now Dallas. Sorry to do this on stream. What you good for Thursday the 8th? Thing I mentioned on Twitter. That sounds okay to me. Hey! Look at that sweet gift. Yeah, I think that thing that I mentioned on Twitter. That thing. That is a really vague and awkward way to bring it up now that we've got into this conversation. But thanks. No, yeah, it should be good. Sweet. Book it into diary. In the diary. Yes, I'll put it in my diary. That's definitely a thing that I have and I do. Yeah, I will. I guess I could put it somewhere. I have a whiteboard by my desk. We can book this. JK, I have a pencil and a piece of scrap paper. Here we go. It says Thursday the 8th. That thing Jesper booked. Thursday, 8th. Thing. Unresponsive assassin. It's there. Oop. Bumped my mic. It's all good. Do you not have a diary? It's very... I do have what you would call a diary. I have a planner. It's somewhere. And I have, like, what I would call a diary, too, but I don't put my, like, game dates in there. See, we just call them planners or calendars. And I did do a good job. In 2019, everything that we actually did ended up in the planner on the calendar, even if I had to add it after the fact. And I was really proud of this. This was a big step for me in organization. And it all made it in there. All of it. Everything that we did got put on the calendar as a thing. And I was like, this is great. We're going to do this forever. And then 2020 hit. And I was like, what are we even doing? Why are we doing this? And I'm not even really sure where the 2020 planner is, but I do have a 2021 planner. It's pretty nice. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's play games. Let's play games. We should do. What should be the food for a session? Are pizzas okay? Yeah, absolutely. All food is good. I mean, if you want to, like, prepare things for us, absolutely, you can prepare things for us. Or if you want us to prepare things. If you want me to make a dessert, I can do that. Or if you want to do everything, that's also cool. We're only on 18%? Yeah, I guess I'm sure. Okay, I'm not totally make them milkshakes. Do it. Your milkshakes bring all the burbs to the yard. Is that where you're going, Aston? Because I hope so. I hope it is. I do indeed hope so. Okay. I remember this. We need to replace something to replace it. If we found an eye monocle. There it is. Now they're finally... Yeah, we need to go... An eye monocle. That's a new hint. I gotta run.
Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Bye, Mon. Come again.
Thankfully, there was a new hint. This is good. I just drink a lot of milkshakes to hide my infinite sadness. Oh no! I can't do. Okay, this is not to invalidate any of the pizza, Dallas, because I will enzyme up. But I am lactose intolerant, and so I don't drink a lot of milkshakes anymore. Even though I'm from Wisconsin, and it breaks my heart. Breaks my little heart. But I rarely feel like I'm dying if I just avoid milkshakes. Okay. I'm pretty sure we know somebody in this game who has a monocle. We never see the woodcarver's face. Lagarde, or whoever, Lagan, Largo. Largo does not have a monocle. I need to change my game to, now we're playing Monkey Island. Sorry, everybody. Shoop. Change that. Monkey Island 2 update. Okay. Shoop. And then I need to move this down. Okay. Resume. Alright. Okay, we're back. We're back. All serious, do not leave me around a packet of Carnation instant breakfast. I will drink it with milk or go ultra crazy and make syrup from it. Oof. Wow. That is, you know, that is a thing. Carnation instant breakfast. Who else do we even know? So the bartender I don't think has a mod. It's the cartographer guy. It's the cartographer. It's definitely the cartographer. Is that the cartographer sign? I think it is. Hello. Yes! Okay. Alright. There it is. Okay. Ah, dang it. Okay, he just sets it down, I guess. He just sets it down. This is good. Dang it! We'll get it next time.
Hey, where's my monocle?
Sorry,
Can't see
bud.
a thing without my monocle.
Oh no! I feel like a jerk. I can do the same thing that I did for Super Bowl, but a bunch of frozen appetizers and cook them. I know it's shit, but it'll save everyone time. Yeah, I think that that's great, especially hosting, Dallas. You don't need to be like all fancy. Like, we're not showing up to be fancy about life. So whatever is easiest and sounds tastiest to you sounds fabulous to me. And Sebi. I can speak for him on this. Super Bowl food is amazing. And frozen junk food is what America was founded on. Just put pre-cooked hamburgers in your air fryer. Ooh. I know you have one. I know it. I was just trying to think of what food I used to drown my unending sadness. And I guess if it's not chocolate. As a teen and college student, I used to do corned beef hash. Straight, like canned corned beef hash, straight out of the can. It's like with the little cube potatoes and then the vaguely meat-like stuff. Like a lot. Like more than is healthy. I mean, one of those is more than is healthy.
So I see.
What do you have?
What can I do for you
this
time, on?
I have this thing.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Oh dang.
Okay. Bye, Mon. Come again.
I have to actually give him the monocle. And an Instant Pot. Nice! And all cooking pans in all shapes and sizes. That's awesome. I have an Instant Pot. I want an air fryer. I do not have the counter space nor the storage space for it. Give.
Would you like my monocle?
Would you like this
Thanks,
monocle?
man. This'll do just fine for me lucky
There we
sailing
go.
necklace.
You have
What
an
can I
air
do
fryer.
for ya?
Cool. An air fries. An air fries. I think this is the cutest way to say it. I have an air fries. Mine air fries. Yes. I need to charter a ship.
Charter a ship.
We have to
You're
go.
in luck, my
We have
friend.
to leave. We
Rumor
have to
has
get
it
out of
Lago's
this
been run off
first
the
part
island,
here.
So I'm now free to sail again.
You just
Only
invented a
problem
character.
is
I did?
that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces
Just the
of
person
eight.
who would say an air
Yeah,
fries.
You're right.
I have an air
I'm broke.
fries. I don't have a Dutch oven. I would really love a Dutch oven. They seem to be, so I have a friend who uses hers so much. Crap, what did I say? Oh no, you guys, what am I supposed to do next? What did he say for me to do? Oh no, what am I supposed to do? Was anybody paying attention? What did I hear? You did a Dutch oven? I don't know what you heard. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing at this very moment. Where is the quest? We need some money. I need money. How much money do I need? Crap, how much money do I need? I have some money. I made money by shining that one dude's leg. A Dutch oven. When someone farts in a Dutch oven, it traps. That is, that is a real.
So I see.
Yeah, that is a Dutch
What
oven.
can I do for you this time, man?
That is another word for it. No, it's like a cast iron pan, often like an enameled cast iron. It's just big, often round, and you can put it on a stovetop. There's more than one Dutch oven, and you can put it in the oven too. No, a slow cooker is like a crock pot. Different. We're gonna have to like sort out our words here.
I need to charter a ship.
He's gonna have to tell me how much
You're
it
in luck,
costs.
my friend. Rumor has it that Lago's been run off the island.
He has been.
So I'm now free to sail again. Only
Super
problem
awesome.
is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of eight.
Oh, 20 pieces of
Yeah,
8. That's all I
you're
need.
Right. I'm broke.
I'm not that broke. I have how many pieces of 8? I have 15 pieces of 8. I'm practically flush with cash. Not in my words, there's not. You also need a wok. I think a wok would be cool to have, but I would feel really pressured to have to do the cool like flipping the vegetables thing in the wok, and I just know that that would end poorly. Crazy good for frying liver. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. That would be like the first thing that I would do with my wok, Dallas. If I had a wok, I would just use. I'd be like, what are we gonna use this for? Let's fry up some fucking liver. Do that. Liver tastes best in a wok. You haven't had liver. You haven't livered until you've had liver from a wok. Okay, so now, can we get enough money from that guy? Maybe we can go get some more. A wok is practically useless for cooking American stoves. The butane number on our stoves can't heat it without special adjustments. Oh, interesting. I have a gas
Excuse me.
stove. Does that count?
Yeah, boy?
Largo LeGrand has left Scab Island for good.
Well,
You have a wok.
well,
It works fine.
I guess I'll...
I feel similar. I feel like mine would be okay. Wait, I want to turn this down. I want to turn up this a tinge so you guys can hear it. Well, let me know if game volume ends up getting too loud because I just want to adjust the game volume specifically for you guys here.
All those laxatives I was slipping into his drinks finally got to him.
Oh, dang.
Don't worry, I don't put them in all...
I don't put them in all the drinks. Maybe we Canadians have somehow vastly different stoves, but I'm also not an American true. Liver doesn't seem appetizing. No, I agree. I mean, I take desiccated liver, which my sister consistently pronounces desecrated liver. But it's really just freeze-dried liver in capsules. I should really just be eating liver, but I can't do it. I can't do it. In the wok, you can put a little bit of red wine and let it mix with the oil, and in a shallow pan, it flies all over the place. Okay, but you could do that in a Dutch oven. The yakisoba is where it shines, but frying meat is great at the wok. Alright, alright, alright. Just what you remembered about woks from what you heard. Okay. Liver with onions is amazing. I try not to eat organ meats too. You know, and my jury's a little bit out on that, because on the one hand, like, absolutely we should not just be eating, like, mass-produced organ meats. I'm not totally positive about mass-produced meats in general. But it does seem like the most I don't know, the wisest way, the wisest use of an animal to be able to use, like, everything. Like, we were listening to, my kids and I have been listening to the Little House in the Big Woods, which is the first book in the, like, Little House on the Prairie series by, like, Laura Ingalls, which I don't know. But that book, like, continually, and, like, I thought, like, because I grew up in a family, like, a hunting family. You want to try Wagyu as soon as possible? Awesome. Starts turning green after a couple of days in the fridge after being cooked. Ah! Okay, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. Is that, like, liver enzymes, or was that... Is that job available
yet?
Sorry, that guy I hired is doing just fine so far.
Okay, do we have to... Can we sabotage him now?
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
But yeah, like, she does like, in the book, the description of how, like, the animals are used. I'm not going to go into any graphic descriptions here, so don't worry on that end. But it's really just astounding how they used everything for specific stuff from all the biles. That's what I assume, or the bile making stuff. So that would be, like, what, glutathione? Okay, now
It's a cold potato and leek soup. It's too heavy.
Can we ruin this guy's day now?
I hate fruit cocktail.
I know you hate fruit cocktail, but we need to take this job so that we can...
That wouldn't taste very good.
I know, that's the point, bud. That is the point.
I think I'm too clumsy to hold the stick and tie a knot at the same time. Big whoop. Unclaimed bonanza or myth? This is fascinating.
This is
It
fascinating.
says here there were 4 pirates.
Okay.
Rapscallion, the cook.
Did we...
Young Lindy, the cabin boy. Mr. Rogers, the first mate. And Captain... Good heavens!
Ooh.
Captain Marley! I wonder if there's any relation. They buried their treasure along with plenty of... booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island.
I don't think it's
It was
the
a
bile. I
huge
believe
success,
it's
but fell
blood
into disrepair
losing its
after Rap
properties.
was killed in a flash
I don't
fire.
think that there's any
Young
blood
Lindy
in liver.
drifted
Like, there's no
aimlessly
blood.
down
Same
on
as
his
there's
luck
no
until
blood
he
in meat.
mysteriously came into money while panhandling on
That's
Booty
just the
Island.
protein
He
content.
used the cash to
So I
bankroll
don't
an
know
advertising
why-
firm which failed after its gross mishandling
And
of
I
the
don't know
gangrene and
how
honey
what
account. Mr.
exactly
Rogers retired off the coast
liver
of
would
Fat
have in
Island.
it.
He
But I
marketed
doubt
homemade
it's
contest
even...
grog brewed
It's
in a
not going to
bathtub
have, like,
until his recent
glutathione and
disappearance.
bile left in it
Captain
either.
Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was
I
leaving
don't
at
think.
the time.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Somebody Google. Blood also doesn't go green when it breaks down. This is truth. Fried chicken livers are delicious and high iron content. Yes? I remember learning about liver having a high iron and vitamin B, maybe, content in a book called My Side of the Mountain. The kid captured a falcon. Okay, you might be able to take the cook's job now. I can't. Try to order the stew.
Excuse me.
I can't concentrate with you talking to me.
But there wasn't an option to order the stew. Dang it. Do you know Cattle and Cream near the mall? No, I don't. They have Wagyu there. $100 a pound? Wow. Kobe and Wagyu are amazing, like buttery meat. Ooh. That sounds awesome. Maybe that's what we should do, Sevi, if you're still here and listening. Maybe that's what we should do. It's our 10th anniversary this year. Maybe that's what we should do. We should just buy some incredible meat. Grog, please.
I'll need to see some ID for that.
Okay, can you give me some stew?
I must have left my ID in my other pants.
See?
You'll have to do better than that. No ID, no service.
Excuse me.
I can't order the stew.
Is that job available yet?
See, this is difficult.
Sorry, that
Thank
guy
you.
hired,
It's not till later this year, but that's what it's. So thank you though. I appreciate it. Okay. We cannot order the stew.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
We cannot order the stew. I did try to sabotage the visual. Okay, so we are on the right track with trying to sabotage. It's 9 years and changes. Congrats, worthy dude. Thanks. Yeah, it's a good time. It's I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Like, at risk of sounding ridiculous, I feel like the last few years have been the best ones. It's a company called Grand Western Steaks. They have different Wagyu cattle raised from different parts of Japan, all certified for each prefecture in Japan. Congrats on withstanding with Sevi for 10 years, plus the boyfriend period. Yeah, it's true. You know what? Every moment that we made it past the day that he called me durable, it's really a victory. Okay, alright. Let's sabotage the vigeois. How do we do that? Let's put wood polish in it.
I don't want to polish that.
Damn it. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? A knife in it.
My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like
Let's
that.
put...
It's a cold potato and leek soup.
Okay.
It's a cold potato and leek soup.
Open this.
I'm no cook.
Yep.
I bet it weighs half a ton.
How are we gonna...
It's a cold potato and leek
Yeah,
soup.
I know it is. What the... Maybe we
It's
could
too
put the
soggy.
spit in there.
It's too soggy.
It's you
too
know what,
soggy.
guy? Are you committed to this or not? Because we need to talk. What if we use the stick in...
That doesn't seem to work.
It's just like my nightmare. Aww. What did you say? Durable? He called you... I guess you guys are new. Not new, you just hadn't... So, okay. And now, just know, I love Sevi to death. He loves me to death. We understand each other. This was indeed a moment that turned out really well for us and gave me, anxious little bird, an important understanding of how he thinks and the way that he processes things and how he communicates. And it was really good in the long term. But at the time, so I went to visit him. That's adorable. Every moment after the hug, and oh, you're decorating my place when you put a flyer on his wall. So win. This is true. There's that too. Sevi is one of the most classic engineer types, and it's amazing. He's great. So, okay, so. So we started dating in college. We were friends for 2 years first, and then we moved to, we went to schools 3 hours away from each other, and then we started dating. So I go to visit him at school, and we go to lunch, and I felt comfortable enough with him that I was okay in the cafeteria. Like, he went to stand in line for Mongolian barbecue, and I went to stand in line to get a double cheeseburger. So this is relationship comfort. This is important. And then later that day, and we also, I'm pretty sure that's the weekend that we watched all of Avatar: The Last Airbender. All or most of it. It's a good time. So anyways, he sits me down later, he's gonna give me it's like, Bird, I need to tell you something. I was like, okay. And he's like, so when we were at lunch and I was in line for Mongolian barbecue and you were in line for a double cheeseburger, I had a conversation in my mind, and I thought it was like I was talking to somebody. They asked me, why Bird? Why not somebody thinner or prettier? And I said, no, I like Bird. She's durable. That he was dating the ugly girls instead of Bird, which should not be. He wasn't though. He wasn't though. He only had one girlfriend before me, and she was sweet. She was adorable. But I was adorable, so it's different. And he looked at me, and it was like you could tell it was he thought about what he wanted to say and what he wanted to get across to me. He did not think about the tact. No, it's been the sweetest way possible. It's also yeah, totally. Oh, you're really tall. See, yeah, it didn't totally like it actually hit with a lot of the things that I'm like proud of myself for. It did hit my anxieties about not being thinner or prettier. But it hit enough of the like the good things that I felt about myself that it was okay. And it really got across to me that like he was gonna like I always know where I stand with Sevi. He is always gonna tell me like what he thinks of me, and like baseline dude always loves me, and then when he does have criticism or stuff like that, like he's not gonna pretend something to me. And like that's kind of one of my biggest fears in life is like my standard operating system for the longest time was just the assumption that like when I leave the room everybody was relieved to not have to pretend to like me anymore. And so then when Sevi gave this like adorkable comment, it was like, nah, not pretty sure he's telling the truth, can't pretend that shit. Like I think that he meant loyal. Strong and tough. Yeah, strong, tough. Somebody like just like kind of in it like with grit and in it for like the long haul. Like I work hard. I'm proud of how strong I am. I'm proud of the things that I've gone through and like how I've handled stuff for the most part in a lot of ways. Like it's just a real relationship. None of this notebook BS. Yeah, right? Like yeah, Kat. You get it. I mean, I don't know how to officially get over it. But just know, I'm not pretending. I like you, and I like all the rest of you. And I mean, no amount of people telling you this kind of stuff can like really, it was like, oh, you haven't been doing this for a long enough time. No amount of people telling you their truth can ever make it real until it kind of becomes your truth. And like practicing that is hard. It's hard to change that soundtrack. Gotta head to bed. Glad you heard that story. Thanks, I'm glad I could tell you, Single Malt. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. Did we shout out? We should shout out Single Malt. He's great. Great streamer, great guy. And like new affiliate. Super fun. I have no friggin' idea what to do to this soup, guys. None. Not a single. Maybe we'll try the pins. We can use the pins. Did it work? Did it just work?
I don't think I should pin that.
Okay.
It's a cold potato and leek soup.
I'm gonna have to get a hint in a second because there is just. What if we put the voodoo doll in it?
I think Largo's out of voodoo range by now.
What? Sam and Max save the world. Nice. Gearbot, how are you? Okay. All right, you guys. There's not there. Let's put a shovel.
I can't dig that, Daddy.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm gonna get a hint. Talk to the bartender and order this. I tried to do that. I tried to do that. You guys, I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck here. I think we're stuck. What are we supposed to do here? Because there isn't a... Honestly, that's what we're... How are you doing tonight, Gearbot? That's what it wants us to do. This is... Okay, so we've got a box. And how do we trap this rat? We have... What's gonna attract a rat? Use the stick with the box.
That doesn't seem to work.
What if we open the box so that we're kneeling? There. Then we do this
I
and
think
this.
I'm too clumsy to hold the stick and tie a knot at the same time.
Use the stick with the box. Hey, okay. All right, rat, get in there. I can't believe that this exists. I can't believe that this is happening. Okay, rat, go climb in the box, please. Do I need to put something in there? Ah, haha. Okay, and now we're gonna sort of walk away a little bit. Ready, go. Here he goes. Here he goes. Get in there, rat. Do we just watch? Oh, shit. Okay, little rat. Go in there. Do it. Do the thing. Eat it. This is good. If we had a wok, we could cook him properly. Maybe that's my problem. I believe in the Notebook BS. You know? Alright. I have feelings about the Notebook. I have feelings about all Nicholas Sparks stuff. Now, there is real and incredible romance and stuff, but the, Alright, why is he not eating that? I need him to just do the thing. Do I need to grab... I need to get a string. That's what I need to do.
I think it's yo-yo string.
There we go. We got it. Just meant like the romantic stuff. Yeah, no, I think that you need to... Yeah. Oh, thank you. I've never seen it for the record. Okay, so good. Then you can hear... I feel like all Nicholas Sparks stuff has some problematic stuff. In addition to Hallmark and stuff. Do we just have to wait?
It's closed.
I know it's closed.
Nice. It won't fit in my pocket.
How the... What... Do we have anything in here? I just feel like there's so much expectation that we put on what romance is supposed to look like. Like, it's supposed to be fireworks and amazing all the time, every time. And we have this, like, expectation that not only is that going to happen with the person that you're supposed to be with all, you know, like, instantly and all the time, but that it's also going to continue. And that if that dies, that you are out of love and no longer should be with that person. Like this idea of like, if they don't give you butterflies every time they walk in the room, then you shouldn't be with them. Like, excuse me, I don't know. You're just frustrated. Didn't think I was helping my brother with some stuff. Not a good night for me. No worries. Pass over an ugh. Okay, no worries. It's fine. Like I mean, being a hopeless romantic, I'm all on board with. Like, I just also think that that we kind of forget that fine stout loves, in the words of Elizabeth Bennet, can be like a more exciting thing, you know? And I think that we just sort of like can get hung up on the grandiose, like...
It won't fit in my pocket.
I don't want it to fit in your fucking pocket, guy. I'm sorry, I'm talking about love here. Like, we don't need to be so concerned with the grandiose, amazing stuff. Like, if you find somebody who is, like, a good friend and a good partner, like, spending time with them. Like, I remember looking at Sevi at one point and being like, I don't know. And then because we were good friends and we were just good partners in terms of life, like, spending time together all of a sudden, and then I kept talking to my mom in the kitchen every time I went home from college. And I was like, there's this boy, and he's like this, and there's like this, and I don't know, and I kind of like him, and there's this, and my mom would be like, well, what do you think? And I'd be like, he's not Sevi, though. And, like, because he suddenly became my standard, even though I wasn't, like, crushing on him at the time. And then suddenly I realized I was like, well, oh, well, maybe. And then you start thinking about that, and then you're like, wow. Like, no, I really, like, here's all these things, and then, like, you spend time with somebody, and those feelings can come, or maybe they don't, I don't know. And then for us, they did, and it was like, oh, well, I like this, and I'm keeping you forever. I can't pick up this box. I don't want to open the box because there's a rat in the box that I just spent time tracking. I can't carry the box. It doesn't fit in my pocket. Do we use pins on it? Do we hit it with a shovel? Is this gonna happen?
Can't dig that, Daddy.
Dang it. Okay. No worries. That's fine. We don't have to. I mean, like, I'm just shooting shit on this end. Let's see. My biggest problem only with Nicholas Sparks is that I feel like those movies are made to make me
It
cry.
won't fit in my pocket.
Okay. What if we talk to these guys about it? What if we just shine this guy's peg leg more? Maybe he'll just give us enough money. Theoretically.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your
Mood.
trouble. Thanks.
It's
Here's a
tough.
piece of 8 for your trouble.
Okay, we can just make all of our money this way and it'll be fine. I do not envy any of you in that way at all.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
Let's see.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your
What
trouble.
I can do outside looking in, I always feel like people have it easy. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Like when you don't necessarily know everything that's going on with them, and they don't know everything that's going on with you, and then,
but,
I don't know.
I'm fresh out.
Dang it. Can we get enough? So close. What I can do outside looking in is say that from what I know of you guys, you are fabulous people, and that there's nothing wrong with you. And I can't explain anything else, but I can tell you there's nothing wrong with you that makes you unlovable. Okay. Is there like an easy mode? You know what, Cat? I don't care. I'm fucking right. Okay. I did trap the rat. Do I have to open the box now? Do I just grab it? Maybe I'll just do it. We should just do it. Let's do it. What the heck? Let's just do it. Fun fact. Okay, get this. Lobsters and crayfish. All right. Some people think that they pee out of their eye, but they don't pee out of their eye. They actually pee from like an area below their eye, but that's where they pee from. And they actually pee at each other's faces, to like communicate. And also they use their, like the pheromones to, like exchange intentions during like mating season and stuff. So, hey, Wormat, how are you? It's good to see you. Trapped, cowering rat. Pick it up. Okay. That was ridiculous. That was so ridiculous. Wormat, it's so great to see you. I hope you are well. The eye is the window to the soul, and also pee. Maybe that's what we're all missing. It's a weird way, right? It's just super, it's just weird. Okay, this is what we can sabotage the soup with. Nothing else could have sabotaged this soup. I feel like it would sting. I tend to feel the same way, but I don't have lobster eyes, so like, I guess I can't necessarily speak to that experience. I mean, I assume I've never had pee in my eye. I mean, I assume also, judging by the amount of like salt and proteins, well, hopefully not proteins, and ammonia in there, I feel like that would be a painful experience. But I assume also that lobsters are not having that same experience because they have their eyes open and they're already in salt water, or for crayfish I guess it'd be fresh water. But so they've already got their eyes open underwater, so there's got to be something different going on, right? It'd be a bad day. Aw, hanging in there. Good. El Pollo Diablo. What a great name.
Bird machine.
Thank you for the follow. Let me ring this bell for you. What is your favorite bird? Welcome. Maybe they're just used to eye paint. It could be. Maybe they just don't even notice it anymore. All right, we're doing it. We're putting the rat. I don't want to just put a live rat in there.
Good thing this is a cold soup.
Okay, good. So the rat is just going to be swimming in there? I hope it is. Okay. All right. Then we go to the hatch. Then we go to the barkeeper. And we have a chat. We have a chat. Yeah, I'm following you. The way you say it. I'm ready for Sea of Thieves. Oh no, Jonathan, we're not playing Sea of Thieves tonight. I decided to play Monkey Island at the last second when people weren't ready at the time that I had wanted to play at the time, and then we're here, and now it's here. I like feral jungle fowls. I'm biased. Feral jungle fowls. That sounds exciting. Every one of you who hasn't found the other half of the orange, just remember that every paint eventually finds an owner. Ah, even if they don't, as long as you're happy with yourselves, loved ones, and friends, you're in a good roll. Just enjoy the trip. Ah, I do play Sea of Thieves from time to time. I just got it recently. Kat, do you have it too? Don't know if it's too deep for 10 p.m. Dallas is perfect. Thank you. Ooh, okay. All right, so we'll have to do some. It is. Jonathan, thank you. Holy cow! Mild jump scare. Not as bad though. Thank you so much for the sub. Super appreciate it. Yay! We'll have to do some Sea of Thieves then. We'll have to do that when I get back. Let's plan Sea of Thieves next week. We should do that. So Sea of Thieves only lets you play with crews of like up to 4. So maybe we can do Sea of Thieves like Monday night and skip Star Wars even. Or we could do it just Thursday night and we can plan out life. And then because Unresponsive and Jonathan also have it and Kat has it. So technically I could just do it with you guys and just kick Dallas and Sevi to the curb. Or we can like trade out. We'll have to just figure our lives out. Bottom line is, yes. And I would love to play. Considering that you like bailed on me. Yay! How's the stew tonight? There we go. Finally this works.
Stew? Oh gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here. In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special
controversial take. Sacrifice Star Wars? I know. But you know, I just want to play with you guys a lot.
Bernard.
I know! Unbelievable.
Oh my God! You're fired.
You're fired.
Sir.
But sir.
Get out of my sight!
He's walking around with his hands. I'm sorry, Dallas.
Look at all that
Sometimes
hair.
we have to make room for
What's
community.
this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk?
Oh no.
Well,
I would help him.
Here's your soup.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang.
You have those exact
Hey,
kitchen gloves?
you
That's
cook?
awesome.
A little.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Pub
Are you
food
saying there's an opening
cuisine.
in the kitchen?
Yeah. You interested?
Totally interested. Sure, I would
Sure, I'll
love
give
to.
it a shot.
I need to be paid
Great.
1
Job
pieces
is
of
yours.
8, please.
Here's a week's worth of wages.
Excellent.
Now go strap on that apron and get to work.
I like this
Okey-dokey.
plan. And immediately we're going to leave, right? I'm pretty sure that's exactly what we need to do. I don't think we need to do anything else. I'm pretty sure we just leave. We just need to go. We immediately will steal all of this man's money. Holy crap! We didn't need to be shining that guy's leg. Here we are, shining some dude's peg. For 1 piece of 8 a pop. And instead, yes, go get your strap. Dallas and Sevi can still play. They'll hunt and destroy us at every opportunity. Oh, dude. We could do that way. We could just switch everybody up like that, and then we can do a lot of PvP and crap. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. All right, let's go. We got like a bajillion pieces of 8, so we're good. Okay.
It's me again.
So I see. What can I do for you this time, man?
I'm gonna charter a
need to
ship from you,
charter a
sir,
ship.
and I now
You're in
have
luck, my friend.
money.
Rumor has it that Largo's been run off the island. So I'm
So we're gonna
now
be good.
free to sail again. Only problem is, that you
Only
don't look
problem
like the type
is-
that has 20 pieces of eight.
I totally have 20
Actually, I do
pieces
have
of
that
8.
much.
I have like a
Well, Ma,
ridiculous amount of
consider
pieces
the
of 8.
ship
I have
chartered.
so many
Great.
more pieces
Where's
of
your
8.
ship?
You're standing in it, man.
Yikes.
Yes, we made it. Achievement unlocked. Largo embargo complete. Finally.
Deep in the Caribbean, hidden by an
Whoa,
endless
Magna Carta,
storm,
how are you?
lies LeChuck's fortress.
I did it!
So, when are we gonna resurrect the old bloated
The
fool?
old bloated fool. Wish me luck. You're about to eat store-bought lasagna. Store-bought lasagna.
Just this one
Magna Carta.
time, Largo. Only because they tell
That doesn't
me
sound
you
right.
found Guybrush Threekwood.
It's
No card-carrying
Threekwood,
Vancouverite
and I
who used to be a
found him on
lumberjack.
Scab Island.
Does
Very
ASMR
good.
siege.
No
Hits
one
triple
gets
flat
the upper
on
hand
accident.
LeChuck without getting what he deserves.
Nobody like that
I want
would be
Guybrush
eating
brought to
store-bought
me,
lasagna.
and I want him brought alive. I am entrusting this to you. Do not fail me.
Never.
Most
your
lasagna I've
brutal
eaten in my life has been
lordship.
store-bought. I'll be
Aye,
honest.
Guybrush Threepwood is finished. I need you to start building me a very special doll.
Oh, very special.
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
I'm off
Okay.
to find Big Whoop.
We're in this like half ship. Can't spell store-bought lasagna without gas. Yeah, it'll be fine. Just get some Pepto-Bismol. And okay, I thought this was a cutscene, and I didn't expect to have to do things. Parrot chow. I would like some. Yes, thank you. Look, we take the entire thing. We don't just take a little bit and then be like, you have enough parrot chow. Like, what? What kind of decision-making skills? Honestly.
Welcome to the Jolly Rasta. Where do you want to
Welcome.
go?
What are my
I don't know.
choices?
What are my choices?
I only know how to get to 3 islands, man.
I can
What are
only
they?
go to 3
There's
places.
where we just came from, Scab Island, the only island where pirates are free to be pirates. Then there's Booty Island.
Booty
the
Island.
festive French Mardi Gras party all the time island.
Party all
It's
the
run by
time
one of the most
island.
respected and loved governors around, Governor Elaine Marley.
Elaine?
And last,
Lasagna
there
would
is
be interesting
Fat
if food
Island,
came out
a
in the same
fascist
shape it went in.
dictatorship run by an over-bloated pig named Governor Fat. Here, take this easy-to-read reference map, courtesy of Dread Tour.
It kind of, I
You
mean,
can
I guess
use
it
it to
does
show
sort of
me where
melt
you want to
together,
go.
but like lasagna, I feel like is loosely similar to what it went in. Like, it's not like a cake. Do we want a fat booty? The scab fat booty. That sounds like a beat. Let's do that fat booty. Do we want to go to Booty Island first, or do we want to go to Fat Island first? Votes in chat. I mean, Booty Island sounds cool, right? Should we... Booty? Booty sounds nice. I like booty. I like me some booty. Alright. Is it... Oh, okay. It's drawing a line. This is great. Do booty. I will not fit now. This is looking like a really interesting way to do stuff. He only knows how to get to 3 islands, but he doesn't... Do we have to sail around back? Because is it the wind? Oh, no. Is it just gonna take forever? It is. This is gonna take forever. This is what we're doing. This is how we do it. It's like we're playing Snake badly. What are you doing to the fat booty that you gave it a scab? Several people like fat booties. That's what I hear. Does she have a fat booty? Could be. She liked that thick old man. Not that thick old man. That's not what I'm saying. Look at that. He does have a fat booty, though. Let's
Sorry,
be.
son. Didn't have my horn out. Did you say that again?
What inspired you to play Monkey Island tonight? Well,
Hey, old man. How about
well.
blowing off the cannon?
How about
I
just blowing
was gonna
off?
play
My
Helldivers
name
or
is
Sea of
Justice
Thieves.
Watch, not
And then,
old
as we
man.
were kind of getting
This
ready,
cannon
some
is
people
for
were
official
busy
purposes only.
painting and lying to their friends and such. And then I was like, I have to cancel my Saturday night stream when I play Monkey Island anyways, and so we're here. But if you want like the long story, like how did I initially decide to come to Monkey Island in the first place, I saw my favorite first streamer ever. My first favorite streamer? Because he's not I don't know. The first streamer I ever watched was Sips. And he played Thimbleweed Park and I enjoyed it. And then he played some Monkey Island and I kind of enjoyed that too. I didn't watch a ton of it, but I thought I always wanted to play one of these like this kind of game. I know it's a play and click and play, whatever mysteries. I think it's fun. I'm painting, not lying. No, Dallas, I wasn't saying that you were lying. No, that was Unresponsive Assassin. He was playing careful wording. Unresponsive Assassin was playing Among Us. And I didn't even say Jonathan. Jonathan was the unresponsive one, ironically. We should use the cannon. Oh,
Don't touch that.
Sorry,
we
bro.
only set that off when the mailboat comes in.
oh, okay, all right. Let's
Hello
talk to him.
What was that?
Crap. What is the... You don't have a brother named Marty,
you
do
don't
you?
have a brother named Marty, do you?
Boy,
Careful,
the only
Ernie.
Marty I know is Mardi Gras.
Who?
Mardi Gras. It's a joke,
He is
boy,
painting
a
his
joke.
basement.
You are here for Mardi Gras, aren't
For a
you?
very exciting conclusion to a very exciting RPG, TTRPG. Begrudgingly dealing with toddlers. Dang. You got family? Family visiting? I'm on a treasure hunt!
No, I'm on a treasure hunt.
What? They're doing a treasure hunt again this year?
At the party?
I can't believe they.
I guess we can go to the costume shop
All the
this weekend.
mishaps last
We can do
time.
that. I would like to go to the costume shop, please. There goes all my fun. I mean, real, you know, for money. What kind of mishaps?
What kind of mishaps?
What kind of
Well,
mishaps?
Some people got carried away.
Literally?
Some graves got dug up. Horrible business.
Shoot.
Well, enjoy Mardi Gras.
Enjoy Mardi Gras. All right, cool. Let's go to the costume shop. I absolutely hope that we can buy a costume. I would like. Oh, there was a lady there. Oh, the shopkeeper. Let's talk to him first. It's not the conclusion, just the
Excuse
end
me.
of Act 2. Okay, well, yeah, it's not. Yeah. I'm sorry. That was poor wording. For weak, apparently one screeches literally as their only mode of communication. Okay, Jonathan. I feel empathy for you because my 18-month-old pretty much does that. I'd like a costume.
I'd like to rent a costume.
Our costumes are all gone or on reserve. Sorry.
Oh, rats. I'd really like
I'd
to rent
really
a
like to
costume.
rent a costume.
So
Try us
yeah, I
off to Mardi
totally
Gras.
I know that feel. Especially if you're not used to it. Like if it just happens to you suddenly, like it just becomes your life one day, I can't imagine that. Like we kind of grew into it. I'd really
like to rent a costume.
just because I
Look,
decided.
if you don't have a reservation,
There's some
you
really
don't
cool
have a
stuff here.
costume.
Look, there's a bird one in the corner. I see it. It's over there. I
I
need.
need to rent a costume.
I just decided.
Next time, make a reservation.
But I have to.
rent a costume.
I don't have a costume for you.
My life depends on it.
depends on renting a costume.
I've decided.
I
The
said I'm all
7-month-old
out.
is chill and personable. Aside from the drool, he's my favorite. Aw. Did I ask about renting a
Did
costume?
I ask you about renting a costume yet?
I love
Next
how
time,
long
make a reservation.
they let you go with these dialogues because sometimes it actually like works.
I'm looking for a costume.
I said I'm all out.
Please rent me a costume.
Next time, make a reservation.
Please rent me a costume.
Okay, I think we've hit the
Sorry,
end.
can't help you.
Yeah. But you have tons.
tons of costumes.
They're all reserved and waiting to be picked up.
Shoot. Why are your
costumes
costumes so popular? He's like the only costume
I'm the
guy.
only costume shop
he
in
is.
a 5-island radius. And besides, everybody
In a
who's anybody
5-island
is going to the
radius.
big
That's
Mardi
2
Gras
more islands than
celebration
what's
at
his face
Governor
even knows how to
Marley's
get to.
mansion.
All right.
You look busy. I'll come back later.
Oh yeah. But definitely. Okay, let's take a.
I should check with the shopkeeper first.
No, you shouldn't.
I should check with the shopkeeper first.
You shouldn't though.
I think this one's my favorite. I had one like that when I was a kid. Great costume.
Wouldn't a lizard be cool, dude? So I've
Right.
been a little drool is okay. A little drool. That's all right. The only and honestly, so I'm not a big spectator sports person. I one time when I was like teaching professionally, I guess I teach professionally regardless, but like when I wasn't like when I was teaching at a private school and there was sports and stuff involved, I went to
Sunken galleons.
ooh
3-hour tours.
3-hour tours. I went to a volleyball game and I meant to just
See
stay
the
for the first
world.
5 minutes and just like make an appearance.
Sightseeing.
And I like went up and I sat
Cruises.
in the like back of the bleachers so
out.
that I could like get out. And there was like a
3-hour
back
tours.
exit to the bleachers.
the
And I went and I
world.
sat and I like waved to my
Cruises.
students and I was like, hey,
Sunken
go you, it's gonna be
galleons.
awesome, yeah, you know.
Check it out.
And then I sat down
Sunken
and then next to me, like 3 minutes later,
3-hour
sits the
tours.
frickin' principal and his entire
Sightseeing.
family, and he's like, "Hey, bud,
3-hour
how's it
tours.
going? It's great to see you here. I'm
Cruises.
supporting your students and stuff." And I was
Sightseeing.
like, "Yeah,"
Check
and
it
he was
out.
like, "Yeah,
Last
do you
day
want?"
before I leave for Fat Island.
He's like, "We're gonna go get some hot dogs and stuff. Do you
Cruises.
want one?" And I was
Last
like,
day before I leave for Fat Island.
so I had to stay for the
Sightseeing.
entire game, but I only plan to be there for
See
5
the
minutes. As all
world.
parents, do you have a favorite child?
Glass bottom boat.
Is it the same one that Stevie?
Sunken galleons. Check it out.
You know,
Sightseeing.
we have young children
Sunken
yet,
galleons.
so it's hard to know. Like,
Cruises. out.
I don't feel like overall
Cruises.
there is a favorite, but I
Sunken
think that
galleons.
it can happen that you have
3-hour tours.
Open the woman in the big hat.
Sightseeing.
What?
Glass bottom boat. Check it out.
You can have ones that like more or less are easier to care for on a given day, and it can feel like a favorite some days when you're so dog tired. But beyond that, I think it's definitely navigating all kinds of treacherous territories this evening, right? It's like, do we have a favorite child? I don't even know. The favorite child is the one who's in front of me. But no, having experienced and seen that sort of favoritism happen in families and seeing how it plays out, I don't want any part of it. But like, I can understand like having a kid who like dispositionally you can like interact with and connect with better, but that doesn't like put you off the hook of like studying and figuring out how to connect with other kids. Child hive mind. We are the child. I like that the answer was the favorite child is the easiest one to deal with at any given time. Well, I mean, parenting is tough. Can I have one of these leaflets?
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Yeah, okay. Like to charter a ship? I do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, you name it.
Bar mitzvahs, you name it. My name is Guybrush.
My name's Guybrush.
I'm Captain Kate Capsize.
Kate Capsize. Cool. Am I interested in chartering? I'm searching for a treasure.
For the treasure of Big Whoop.
Reminds me of that skit where
Yeah?
people break in
When
and
I
make
was
the parents
first maid on
choose, and they
Olympic
do
Lizard, we
immediately.
went in search of Big Whoop. We'd heard it was
That
buried
sounds
under
hilarious
a
and
place called
sad.
Blinky Island. Never found the island or the treasure. The
Like,
captain eventually
I
died
do
of boredom while we
appreciate,
were
like,
crossing
when
the
done
sea of beige
appropriately, I do
blossom.
like
Hope
all
your
of the
luck is
like
better.
jokes about like favorite children and stuff. So long as, I mean, and like that's the thing, like you have to, as a family, everybody has to know that there isn't genuinely that sort of a thing. I'm interested. I'm in chartering a
interested in
ship.
chartering a
Maybe.
ship.
Am I?
Great. Not many people want to charter a glass-bottom boat around here.
Ooh, a
Pretty soon
glass-bottom
I'm
boat.
off to Fat Island to try my luck there. But let's talk turkey first. My fee
And the
is
break-ins are
6,000
like,
pieces of
now
eight.
you know. And the kid's like, Mom. Mom. Don't you think that's a bit high?
Don't you think 6,000 pieces of 8 is a bit high?
Here I was
No,
feeling
I
really
don't.
rich a minute ago. I don't... Do you give credit?
Do you give credit?
I don't have
that much.
I guess you'd better find some more then, huh? Glass bottom boat. Sunken galleons.
Wow, okay.
Sightseeing.
She is not having our pity party.
Capsized charters. Glass bottom boat for sightseeing or special interest voyages.
Glass bottom boats are
There's a
still
picture of her on
awesome.
it.
Still here and lurking, by the way. Thanks, Ham. It's great to have you. Great to have you. Okay. I guess we'll go this way.
Check it out.
Check it
Sunken
out.
galleons.
I understand
Check it out.
that you would like me
3-hour
to,
tours.
but I can't.
Howdy.
Because I don't have-
Welcome to Stan's previously owned coffins. We
I'm
handle
so
the dead
excited that
for a
he's in
lot
this
less
game,
bread.
too.
What are you looking for, son? Need a bin for your next
Oh, I
of
think
kin?
you have a favor.
Want
You've
a
got to
family
work on
plot
connecting to the
without
other
spending a
one.
lot?
Yeah, correct.
You're in luck.
Absolutely correct,
Just
Jonathan.
look at all this quality merchandise.
If you have a favorite,
Never
that is a
before
you
touched by a
problem.
living soul. Most of it used only for a few
Like,
hours.
those are
Premature
all of your
burial,
children.
You know. That sort of thing.
This guy is the best. Previously
speak
owned
up.
to coffins. I didn't even get that far,
Either
Cat.
way, you
Good
came
catch.
to the right place.
I was just so excited to see Stan. I'm looking, I guess, for a good used
I'm looking
coffin.
for a good used coffin.
Half off.
Amazing. When you first walked in here, I said, now there's a guy who needs a good used coffin. There happens to be an excellent deal right behind you. Let's go take a look-see. Now
His
this
hands.
here
I can't
is
get over
the
his hands.
Cadillac of coffins.
The
Look at
Cadillac.
all that leg room. There's room in there for Long John Silver himself. Here, let me get in and show you. Yes, a man can really rest in peace and comfort with one of these. Why should a man's coffin be any smaller than his bunk at sea? Can I show you anything else?
I'm pretty positive we were supposed to close him in there so that we can take stuff from him.
How much is that coffin?
Well, it's complicated.
I'm pretty sure that's
Pricing
what's
here at
supposed to happen
Stan's
here.
works on a sliding scale, based on one's ability to pay, so as to make a decent funeral affordable to even our poorest customers.
That's very considerate of you.
So, how much dough do you have on you?
I don't have much.
I see. I think
can't get over it.
cremation might be more appropriate in this instance.
That's Dallas selling our products. You can ask Sally. He will. Sevi, he will confirm. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Didn't you used to be a used
Didn't you used
ship
to be a used ship salesman?
salesman?
Well, yeah.
Well,
But I decided
yes.
to get into a business where unsatisfied
I
customers
think
are
the way Jordan
less
Peterson
likely
put
to
it
come back and
was raise your
complain.
child so you don't dislike them as a person. Maybe, or something. I think about that a lot when my sister's angry with her son's behavior. I guess it depends. Because it's true. But I think that, like, I don't know. I want to, like, I don't know, tweak that to make it so that it's like raise your child so that they are who they're, you know, they are. And keep the importance of like being somebody who is like kind, like in like healthy way, and like, I don't know how to like tweak that, but I think I get your intention. I don't know Jordan Peterson. I think
Could you
we
show
should
me that coffin again?
lock him in the coffin.
Okie dokie. Now this
That's
isn't
my
just your
plan.
average 60-gallon coffin. This has the full 75 gallons you need to
75.
avoid unsightly bone readjustments.
Oh my gosh.
Could you get in and
That
show
was
me
the
how big
gist.
it
There's
is
some
again?
nuance. No worries.
Why not?
No worries. I totally
I
understand
could
what you
spend
mean.
a lot of time in a coffin like this. Look at how freely I can wiggle my toes. I almost forgot. I wanted you to have this complimentary hanky. Just my way of saying, I care. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. This thing's bigger than my kitchen.
Sure. Try out the lid operation. It's just as roomy closed.
Can I show you anything else?
Okay. I guess I'd like to browse.
I'd just like to browse.
It feels like...
Health regulations prohibit me from allowing uncertified persons free access to used internment paraphernalia.
Oh, shucks.
Okay. I guess... I need that key, I betcha. A crypt key. Do you think, since it's used, that the crypt key would be used and that we can get into one of those crypts? I bet. Those, okay. Okay.
Could
get
you
that
show me
key.
that coffin again?
Yes, sirree. Good, solid construction on this baby. Keeps out the worms while your body firm.
Could you get in and show me how big it is again?
Heck, why not?
Shoop.
You know, a person's coffin should reflect their station in life.
If you're thinking about one of those cheaper models, first ask yourself, isn't my loved one worth the best?
Can I show you anything else?
Dang it. Okay.
Could you show me that coffin again?
No problemo. This is truly the casket of captains. When you've spent your life on something as big as the ocean,
How could you spend your death in anything smaller?
can I show you anything else?
Okay, that's just totally does not. I want that key. I guess I'm not in the market for it. I have to figure out how to like get him to chill in there.
Too early to make
I don't know how to lock him in though. Like it doesn't say
Making
lock.
Plot reservations now ensures you a space at our popular Scab Island Internment Park.
Like,
as
is there a
well as
lock on
entitling
it?
you to
Maybe we
discounts
could
on
try it.
park
Let's see if we can
rentals.
get it.
Rentals?
You know, for barbecues, parties, that sort of thing.
Another item to lock him in. Ooh.
I gotta go.
Let's
See
see
you later.
what's in our inventory.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Maybe sooner than you think. I just that guy. That guy.
Check it out.
I really dislike
See the world.
that she keeps saying
Glass
everything.
bottom boat.
Okay, clean white hanky.
Sunken
That's great.
galleons.
And some
Check
string.
it out. Check it out.
So there's nothing specifically.
Cruises.
Okay, now who's gonna be next?
A pirate spit
It's
contest.
a great day for spitting.
Pirate spit contest.
Just look at this juicy crowd.
The fault line.
I'll give it a try.
A volunteer!
All right, let's do this. Let's
All
spit.
right,
We should
settle
do
down,
this.
folks. This kid looks like a serious contender. What's your name, boy?
All important. Jucius Maximus III. The Phlegm Master. Captain Loogie. Alright, Captain Loogie, Phlegm Master, or Jucius Maximus III. What do we like here? They call me the Phlegm Master. Jucius Maximus III. What do we like? What's what makes this just feel? Captain Loogie, I think, sounds like something I would come up with in real life. In between Phlegm Master and Cat, I'm
I
going
am,
this.
of course, Captain Loogie.
The Nukester.
Jucius.
Hugo
Oh,
Rama.
dang it.
Hawking the big ones for fame.
Missed
and
opportunity. We
fortune.
just,
Spit away!
Okay.
Come on, Captain Loogie.
Let's go! Let's go!
Woo! Let's go! Woo! Let's go!
Up to $500,000 with the
Misfire Misfire! Misfire! Everybody run! Gee, that's too bad, Captain. Let's give him a big hand anyway, folks. At least he tried. Valuable prizes. Even a child can do it.
Interesting.
In fact, they do it very well.
I guess we're gonna have to.
It's all paid for by Booty Island Parks and Rec.
I guess we're gonna have to like. Too much
put
goop.
your two lips together and
Juice's phlegm is too thick.
Captain Loogie is in the house.
Okay, we have to find, I guess, the like correct
Spit away.
spit fun. Okay.
Let's go!
What's this? A surprise turnaround
Hey!
in performance?
Too much
That
goop.
doesn't
Juice
quite
squirts.
qualify.
You know,
I think that deserves a little
I understand that
applause.
people have ruined
Too
the
bad
word
there are
moist,
only
but
prizes
squirt?
for first place. Better luck next time.
I feel like we don't talk enough about how horrible that
Now,
word is.
how about the rest of you?
And there was
Are you
a soda
pirates or not?
named Squirt. Popular grapefruit soda.
2, 4, 6, 8.
It's
Come
a gross
on,
word.
let's
It's a gross word.
expectorate. Everybody already has the necessary equipment.
Okay, did we win?
Turn a disgusting habit into a prestige-winning skill.
Did we win anything? We didn't win anything.
Don't let this grass wither up and die.
Okay.
What was that? Did I hear somebody swallow? What a
Okay.
waste.
I did not win. Thank you. Okay,
Thousands
so
will
I was
spit.
close.
Hundreds will win.
I don't know if I need to like just play around until I figure it out, or if I need to like... Ooh, a cliff? We should definitely go to this cliff. Squirtle. Poor Squirtle. Squirtle is a little bit cute, though. For some reason, just ending there at Squirt is not cool. A cliffside. There we go. Cool. Can we almost fall off of this cliff and then it's... Oh! Okay. Cliffside. Is there anything to click here? Okay. Nothing. Okay. Granny Gusher. Sounds like a Twitch name. For some reason. Yes. Yeah, I just think that. I agree. Okay. We need to go to the path, please. How do we go to the path? There it is. My favorite is Alakazam. Alakazam! A small structure. Is that a governor's mansion? Cool. And there's a big old tree, too. Oh, it's like a Swiss Family Robinson.
The ghost pirate LeChuck!
Get a grip. Don't you know a Mardi Gras costume when you see
That's
one?
awesome.
Is there something I can help you with?
Almost scared me to death.
Nice costume. Almost scared me to death.
Thanks. Where's your costume for the governor's party?
At least he isn't tort moist. Party?
Party? What party?
What party?
Governor Marley's having a huge Mardi Gras party.
All right.
Invitation only, costumes required, that sort of thing.
That sort of thing. I don't have an invitation.
I don't have an invitation.
Then you can't go past me.
Oh. Elaine Marley from Melee
Marley?
Island?
From Melee Island?
Yep, the same heroic Elaine Marley who killed the ghost pirate LeChuck.
No!
I killed LeChuck.
Why
I
would
do
Governor
really
Marley
like the
lie?
new Hatterene. Y'all are talking about... Are these... What? Good color scheme, fancy hat, psychic type, good Pokemon. Oh, okay. Are we talking about Pokemon? We are. We are talking about Pokemon. We are. That's happening. Are you guys... Wait a second. Hold up. Are you talking about real Pokemon? Or... I don't know how much of this I can take before I just play Pokemon so I can know things. I'm just gonna have to get Pokemon flashcards. Actually, you know what? Probably Pokemon cards are already Pokemon flashcards. I don't need Pokemon flashcards. I just need Pokemon cards so I can learn. Those are real Pokemon. Thank you. Jealousy?
In your dreams.
Okay.
Gotta go. Keep up the good
Squirtle is
work.
also my favorite Pokemon. I think Squirtle's adorable. Okay. Big old tree. There's nothing in the middle of the island, so yeah, we're gonna go to this big tree next. Bulbasaur. There. A plank. Can I use it? Cool. Alright.
It's already in use.
It is. Okay. So apparently, and we can put the plank into any of these holes. These holes look like, there's a couple that'll do it, but in my area, yellow-bellied sapsuckers make holes like this along the sides of trees in lines like that. They just make like a whole line and then they go back to the end, and they're pretty shallow holes because they're not looking for bugs, they're actually just looking for the sap. That's why they're called sapsuckers. And then it just drips down and they just... It's a little turtle bird, super cute, and when it transforms itself into a big turtle with water cannons. Yeah, I remember Squirtle. I know who Squirtle is. I even know who Bulbasaur is, and Charizard. Charizard's cool too. Remember when we had this discussion before in a whole real or not audience versus bird? Yeah, that went really well. Look, an outhouse. Open it. Cool.
No thanks. Only shiny pages left in the catalog. How rustic.
Only shiny pages left in the catalog. Okay, I guess we will close the outhouse then. And we need another plank.
No thanks. Only shiny pages left in the catalog.
We could take a plank from there, but you know. Okay. Cool. So we have a plank now. That's exciting. And we have looked at a cliff, and we have to get an invite to the party in order to go, which means we have to steal it from somebody. I guess we're going here next. We're going back to the Villa de Booty. Ville de la Booty. Villa de la Booty. Perhaps. I don't know. Alright. What's the sign say?
The sign says the Booty Boutique. Mementos, souvenirs, artifacts.
Cool. Let's go in. I didn't realize. Ooh. Okay, we got Parrot Chow. We have Parrot Chow. So, probably we'll have to use it. That's holy crap. There's all kinds of things you can do to the parrot. We don't want to do it right now. We got a peg leg. Beware of parrot. A well-polished old saw.
Found that beauty at the bottom of the sea. She
Bottom of the
cleaned up
sea.
real nicely, though.
We got a sign.
It says, beware of parrot.
Yep.
It looks like Spiffy the Pinhead. Those are authentic scale reproductions of rotting skulls rendered in sun-bleached whalebone.
That's
There's
awesome.
even some loose skin to hang them up from.
No worries. Have a great night, Cat. Thank you for stopping by. Great to have you. Bird starter would obviously be the grass type owl that I can't remember the name. Oops.
I'd like to buy these pirate hats.
Do I?
Excellent choice.
I don't know if I want to buy
They're
them.
30 pieces of 8 each.
Oh crap.
On second thought, I'd better save my money.
Maybe I do.
Your loss.
I'd like to buy these gross skulls.
Can I buy
Actually,
everything?
Those belong to my son.
Okay.
They aren't for sale.
Well, I'd like to buy this mask.
That's one of my favorite things in the store, but I don't have enough back stock to sell it.
Okay, so we can buy... Can we buy the peg leg?
I'd like to buy this peg leg.
Do we become
I
a
only have
pirate?
one of those.
Oh.
So I need to keep it as a display model.
I'd like to buy these pirate hats.
Okay.
Great! They are 30 pieces of 8 each.
I guess we're gonna buy the pirate hats.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Cannonballs?
I'd like to buy these cannonballs.
I just keep those here because they're cool. They're not for sale.
Caps.
I'd like to buy these hubcaps.
Alrighty. They're 50 pieces of 8 each.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
I just feel like I want everything in this game. Okay, if I can have it.
I'd like to buy this cannon.
That's one of my favorite things in the store, but I don't have enough back stock to sell it.
I'd like to buy this rock and roll collector's plate.
Alrighty. That'll be 199 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock.
I'll bet you they give you enough money to buy all this stuff and then nothing else.
Thank you.
It's not like we were gonna have enough money to charter what's-her-face. Sword sheath?
I'd like to buy this thing.
Yeah, I like that too, but it's not for sale.
I like that too.
I'd like to buy this small picture frame.
Yeah, I like that too, but it's not for sale.
Oh, map piece.
I'd like to buy this map piece.
That's 6 million pieces of 8.
Oh,
Do
dang.
you want it?
Do you
I can't afford that much.
want it?
Too bad.
Okay. So definitely that means we have to get him distracted so that we can, yeah. So we'll, I guess, ooh.
I'd like to buy this treasure chest.
I only have one of those, so I need to keep it as a display model.
It's a display
I'd like to
model.
buy this barrel.
Yeah, I like that too, but it's not for sale.
What about this wheel?
I'd like
A
to buy this
boatswain's
bosun's
wheel.
I only have one of those, so I need to keep it as a display model. He likes it where it is.
Okay. What about that vase?
Oh, I'd like to buy this vase.
Do I have enough money for? I don't know. I don't know.
Too bad it's not for sale.
I'm just trusting in. So here, I'm trusting in the age of this game that they mean for me to buy all this crap.
I'd like to buy this well-polished
Whereas
gold
in a
saw.
new
Excellent
game, a newer
choice.
game,
That'll be 25 pieces of 8.
they would be like,
Okay, I'll take it.
you only have enough money for absolutely what you need, and if
Thank
you
you.
spend too much, then you're just SOL. I don't think that this game does that. I don't. I'm hoping.
I'd like to buy this wreath.
Okie dokie. That'll be 20 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
I just want to see how
Let me
much I
get you
have
one
left at
from
the end.
Overstock.
I'm gonna buy this picture of a
Here
whale.
you go.
Thank you.
I feel like we're gonna be able to buy
I'd like to
everything
buy
that's
these Tiki
possible.
lights.
Actually, those belong to my son. They aren't for sale.
I'd like to buy this whale painting.
I only have one of those, so I need to keep it as a display model.
Okay, and now let's do the parrot.
Sorry, he's not for sale.
Okay, now let's give the parrot chow to the parrot.
The bag is empty.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Alrighty. Well, now we have all kinds of crap in here. So this is good.
Nah, I have a thing about lice.
We have a plank. We have so much now. We have so much.
As what? A hat? Soil the king's image? As what? A hat?
Soil the king's image? We've got a hanky and crap. I think we've got a pretty convincing pirate costume coming together here, but I just don't know what to do with it. Oh, I forgot Indy's whip. Indy's
I'd like
whip.
to buy Indy's whip.
Yeah, I like
TM.
that too,
That's awesome.
but it's not for sale.
Recent games wouldn't hard lock their game based on money available if they did. What terrible design. Well, okay, I guess you're right. Recent games wouldn't necessarily do that, but you do have the opportunity to spend all of your money on shitty stuff. Like 7 Days to Die, you can go to the trader and you can just buy all useless things to you. Even
Hey! Don't do that to my parrot.
sorry.
Isn't he a beautiful parrot?
He sure
He's
is.
preoccupied with his reflection.
Do we just talk with this guy now? Do you take
Do you take credit?
Yeah, like you have one.
But I do accept personal checks or trade-ins.
What kind
What
of
kind of
trade-ins?
trade-ins do you accept?
I'll take most old swords,
Hard luck. Okay.
some used parrots, almost anything valuable made of bronze, and a few old ship parts.
Would you give me the map piece for any of those things?
No, but there's one thing I might trade for the map piece.
Oh, do tell. What would you trade for the map piece,
What would
sir?
you trade for the map piece?
There was a certain ship that sunk, and I'd really like the figurehead. I'd give you the map if you got the figurehead for me.
Can you tell me about the ship?
Can you tell me about the ship with the figurehead?
The ship was a huge galleon named the Mad Monkey.
Nobody
Mad knows
Monkey.
where it sank or why. But the figurehead is supposed to be the most fabulous piece of art ever. That's why I want it. I'm a collector of fine art, as I'm sure you can see.
As I'm sure you can see. Okay. I
have
have
to go now.
Maybe we can put together a stupid looking, like a fake figurehead. The next Death Stranding might be for artistic purposes. Nice. There's gonna be, I didn't know that there was, okay, I'm not sure I know of that game. I bet you we could put together a stupid looking figurehead.
I don't think I should cut that. I don't have a use for it. As what? A hat? As
No.
what? A hat?
I bet you we can make one of those. A thing. Okay. Nope, that leaves the city. I don't want to leave the city just yet.
Glass bottom boat.
Is there anything we can... Oh, Mighty Moose.
I like this one. I should check with the shopkeeper first.
There. Bowling boy.
Great costume. Wonder if I can rent this one.
Leggy duck.
I like this one.
Okay. So, we clearly...
Excuse me. Please rent me a costume.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Please rent
Oh
me a
shoot,
costume.
that's not what I meant to click. That's not what I meant to click.
Sorry, can't help you.
Give me another chance. Okay.
You look busy. I'll come back later.
So there isn't anything
This is really nice.
else. Yeah, there's nothing else to do in here. I assume whoever it was that made it said was the first Strand style game, which implies more. Ah, was it Kojima?
Sightseeing. Cruises.
I don't know.
Cruises.
Stands, previously owned
Glass bottom boat.
coffins.
Cruises.
No
Is there anything?
volunteers? If
Should we win the
Blackbeard were
spit
here, he'd shoot
contest?
you all right now. Come on, don't be shy. Let it fly. I know you want to volunteer.
All
it's
right.
on the tip of your tongue.
Let's do it.
You think spitting is gross? Captain Loogie
Let's
is
do it.
in the house.
Let's do it. Let's learn how to spit
away.
better. Okay. Okay. So I'm pretty sure
go.
we should do this. This. And then this.
Once again, that doesn't quite qualify.
Okay. I think I have a plan now.
Now, how about the rest of you?
Let me try again.
Prove
Give
to
me
me
another
that you
chance.
guys are at least as fun as a pack of llamas. Captain Loogie is in the house.
Now I completely regret not going with Jucius.
Spit away.
Decisions. All right. So we are going to swish, hook, chook, and then patooey.
Spit. Come on.
Once again, that doesn't quite qualify. Now, how about the rest of you?
Maybe
I
we
hear
need
there's some scouts here
to rethink
from the
our
pro
life.
spitting circuit. Captain Loogie is in the house.
Is there a way to win this, or do you just feel
Spit
really
away.
like progressively more and more dumb? Okay.
Come on. Let her rip.
At least he's consistent. That doesn't quite qualify.
Should we
Now,
just...
how about the rest of you? This may be your last chance at popularity and success.
Maybe they... Oh.
Captain Loogie is
Snort,
in
hawk,
the
swish, spit.
house. Spit away.
I tend to agree. Okay, all right. Which one's the snort? This is the snort, and this is the...
Woo! You can do it!
Better not blow it, man. Better not blow it, man. Better not blow it, man.
Once again,
Nope.
That doesn't quite qualify. Now, how about the rest of you? This may be your last chance at popularity and success. I know you want to volunteer. It's on the tip of your tongue.
Is he gonna be able to give us hints on how to do this?
Me.
Captain Loogie is in the house. Spit away.
That's how I hear people spit. I agree. I think
Better
that
not blow
works.
it, man. Better not blow it, man.
Hey, spitter, 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 spitter. Come on, spitty, spitty, spitty.
Well, no records here. That doesn't quite qualify.
I guess we don't need to use all of them.
Now, how about the rest of you? Everybody already has the necessary equipment. Valuable prizes.
Is there a way we can cheat?
Captain Loogie is in the house.
I'm curious about that.
Spit away.
Okay.
You stink. You stink. Baby.
No, let's do.
Right on.
Right on.
Do we have to do this like? What if this is like a power-up sequence? Doubtful.
Once
Nope.
again,
Okay.
that doesn't quite
There's gotta
qualify.
be something about
Now,
this that it
how
just
about
does
the
not.
rest of you? Everybody already has the necessary equipment. This may be your last chance at popularity and success.
Spit fun, spit fun.
Spit fun, spit fun.
Come on! It's all paid for by Booty Island Parks and Rec.
Pirates Spit Contest.
Come on, don't be shy. Let it fly. Don't let this grass wither up and die.
Okay.
Valuable prizes. Thousands will spit. Hundreds will win.
Thousands will spit. Hundreds will win. Okay. So let me check and see what's in my inventory. We can't get a cannonball from what's-his-face. We've got a saw. We've got that. Like, that's the thing. What do we even... You need to find a way to earn some money to charter Kate's ship. So that's the thing. I feel like the spitting contest is just that... I've wrapped myself up in my headphone cord here. At Booty Island. Oh! We're at Booty Island. Okay. We have to become incredible spitters. How to give a spit. Good stuff. Spit encrusted paper.
It's blank and kind of soggy.
Dread map. A hanky.
When the tears come, shouldn't you be prepared? Stan's previously owned coffins.
Okay, that's not what I want. Yeah, I don't have anything that teaches me how to be good at spitting, so that's unfortunate. I don't have to.
It's okay to do some things halfway, but not when managing your prescriptions.
I just.
That's why CVS has a tool designed to look for.
We have to. I guess that's just what we have to do. We have to just go figure out how to spit properly.
3-hour tours.
Not all patients eligible
Turn a
for savings,
disgusting
as
habit into a prestige-winning skill. I know you want
Let's do it. Is there a way? There is a way to win. I just looked it up. Okay, are we on the right track, Fitz, or am I like completely off?
Spit away.
I don't think he's got the lips for it.
At least he's consistent. That doesn't quite qualify. Now, how
I
about
preferred
the rest of
insult
you?
sword fighting.
Turn a disgusting habit into a prestige-winning skill. Captain Loogie is in the house. Spit away.
I don't think he's got the lips for it.
At least he's consistent. That doesn't quite qualify. Now, how about the rest of you? This may be your last chance at popularity and success.
Alright, this may be your last chance at popularity and success.
Away!
What if we just...
Come on! What are you? Afraid?
It looks like he's rallying. Looks like third place.
Are you kidding me?
I think that deserves a little applause. Now, how about the rest of you? Turn a disgusting habit into a prestige-winning skill.
Okay, so we hit third place.
Can do it. In fact,
that doesn't give us a lot, though.
Valuable prizes.
Such as...
It's a great day for spitting. Valuable prizes. Don't let this grass wither up and die.
Okay, we have to try again. So we have to win. We have to win.
Is in the house. Spit away.
Let's just hawk and spit.
At least he's consistent. Looks like third place.
Dang it.
Now, how about the rest of you?
Dang it.
Don't let this grass wither up and die. Captain
Don't let
Loogie
this grass
is in the
wither
house.
up and die.
Spit away.
Maybe test each action as a modifier to base spit. Agree.
Come on! What are you, afraid?
Base spit.
Well, no records here. Looks like third place. Now, how about the rest of you? Are you pirates or not?
Brute force.
Captain Loogie is in the house. Spit away.
Okay, so we've done that one, we've done that one. I guess we'll just do
what
this.
Are you, afraid?
Oh!
Nope, that one was worse.
Slipping, folks. That doesn't quite qualify. Now, how about the rest of you? You think spitting is gross? I'll tell you what's gross. Captain Loogie is in the house. Spit away.
Should we? No, we don't want to do that. So we've tried each.
Come on, what are you, afraid? Come on.
This one shortens us, so maybe if we just did
Come on! What
this,
are you, afraid?
this, and this.
What's this? A surprise turnaround in performance? Looks like third place. I think that deserves a little applause. Now, how about the rest of you?
I want to win, though.
Don't
I need
let
to
this
win.
grass wither up and die.
I'm pretty sure I need to win. All right.
Captain Loogie is in the house. Spit away.
Spit? That's gross. I'm out of here.
Come on! What are you, afraid?
Do I have to get taunted?
No, dry tongue at the last minute. Well, what about you folks? You think
that's not
spitting
it.
is gross? I'll tell you what's gross. Swallowing that stuff is gross.
Swallowing that
Thousands
stuff
will
is
spit.
gross.
Hundreds will win.
All right, so
You think spitting is gross? I'll tell you what's gross. Swallowing that
what if we
stuff
push
is
the
gross.
crowd?
I'm not looking for a fight.
Step up to the line and test your swill. Captain
Nope.
Loogie
Ah.
is in the house.
All right, Fitz.
Spit away.
What am I supposed to be doing here? What am I missing? Like, what?
Shouldn't he be disqualified by now? Hey, shouldn't he be disqualified by now?
No, I shouldn't be. I already did that. I did that and that. I did this. I did Kiwi 28. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on.
Oh, baby.
Shay ATK, welcome. Fruitful Attack. What a great.
Let her rip.
Zenza Nightwing. Welcome, you guys. It's great to see you. I'm Woodland Bird. Shoot, I did not introduce myself to the other raiders. I'm really enjoying Monkey Island. I just can't spit for shit. I usually stream on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday nights. Although you won't see me this Saturday night because holidays. But welcome. I hope that you guys are having a fabulous night. What were you playing? Jackbox Party Packs. It's great to have you.
What are you waiting for?
I am like, I need to own Jackbox at some point in my life.
Let her rip.
But how are you? Welcome. Still need to explore other islands, it looks like. I need to explore other islands? Alright.
Spit? That's gross. I'm out of here.
Hey, spitter, spitter, spitter. Come on.
Ooh, no.
Spitter,
dry
spitter,
tongue
spitter,
at the
spitter.
last minute.
Okay, yeah, I'm just...
Well, what about you folks? Come on, don't be shy.
I feel like
Let
spitting
it fly.
is not super...
Step
Okay,
up
so
to
we
the
have
line
looked at
and
everything that
test
we
your
can
swill.
on here, so this is exciting. I don't know if any of you guys,
Sunken
any of you raiders
galleons.
have ever played
Check it out.
Monkey Island. But there is a total plethora. Is it really? Do I have to go to another island in order to win the spitting competition? Like, what am I supposed to, like, get? Is it on Fat Island? Let's go. We should just go. Let's go. Let's go. We'll check out Fat Island. Why not?
Where
Fat...
you want to go?
Where do I want to go? I want to go to Fat Island, see what's going on over there. Because reasons. I have them. They're mine. You played this before? The spitting part is kind of hard, so I thought we'd come watch you struggle. Shoot. Yeah, I was on the struggle bus, but I would try it. So, like, okay, am I doing what I need to be doing? Like, is it just supposed to be that you struggle so hard for such a long time? Because, I mean, I spent, like, a lot of time doing iterations of that. Did I just miss an iteration? Or am I doing the right thing? Like, I don't struggle bus. Yeah, like, difficulty. A bus of struggle. A, transportation device. And inside of that device, we struggle. Or should I be... Is there a combination that's correct? Or do I need to go find something that's going to make
Excuse me,
Oh,
sir.
damn.
Yes?
Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
No, I don't have a mustache. You must have me confused.
No, my name is Smith. You must have me confused.
You
with
have
someone
to
else.
alter your odds. Okay.
Smith,
Or look at your
eh?
inventory
That's an
and see if you have everything you need.
unusual name. Perhaps
Ooh,
have
but if you
some
want help,
identification?
vaguish clues. I love vaguish clues. I know I said no spoilers, and I don't want you to spoil it for me, but I do want to be a little successful. You know what I'm saying? The Monkey Island 2 expert. Ooh. That's the hint. The hint is to look at my inventory. Thanks. Okay. All right. I must have. My ID is on my ship.
on my ship. Wait here while I go and get it.
Okay, clearly I am not
Nice
able to
try,
go here.
Guybrush.
Oh, crap.
You better come with me. Governor Fat would like a word with you.
Uh-oh. Crap. Alright, I'll come with you.
All right. I'll come with you.
And then I'm gonna run.
Coming.
Oh, dang it. No, you only had one shot. You need to keep going. Rats. I never stepped on Fat Island before.
Well, Mr. Oh, excuse me. Well, Mr. Threepwood, I can't tell you
It's
how
good you're here. It's
pleased
going to
I
open
am
some doors
have
for you.
you
Okay,
here
cool.
as
I'm
my
excited.
guest.
Why is that?
Oh? Why is that?
I
To
thought
alter
we
your
might
odds.
talk
Okay.
about a few things.
I'm sure I have something in my inventory that makes sense. I need that feeding device. No, nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that, El Pollo. How much? Such as how much it must cost to keep you in such
Such as how much it must cost to
finery.
keep you in finery?
I admit my tastes run to the expensive.
He just needs a little fan to keep the flies away, too. Like, that's another purchase. He can buy that on Amazon, probably. The governor flies buzzing. Thank you for the... Oh, of course! Well, thank you for the raid. It's great to have you guys. The expansive. Oh, how do you manage to afford
How do
it?
you manage to afford it?
Yes, I've had to indulge in a bit of creative
Creative
financing. But I've just made a
So
deal
which,
that
you can
will
give
keep
me
the
an
bill
opinion on
collectors
this.
out of
Which
here for a long
Jackbox
time.
Party Pack is the best? You're a bird. Having food vomited into your maw is how you were raised. It's true. Speaking as a bird, yes. And some birds use vomiting as a defense tactic, and sometimes just to cool off a little bit. Let's see. Selling your old clothes to make circus tents? Melting down your silverware to build an oil pipeline? That one
Melting
sounds
down your
the best.
silverware to build an oil pipeline?
I'll be selling something which I believe I shall be glad to be rid of.
That's a hard
I'm
question.
selling you, Mr. Threepwood, to the ghost
4 is
pirate
pretty solid, and 6 and 7 are good too. Okay, all right.
Killed him.
Now, do they get? Is there like a
kill
like if you
him
buy one
quite
party
so
pack, does it get cheaper to buy the other ones, or is it
He
just
looked
they're all
perfectly healthy the last
like they're
time
all
I saw
individual
him.
games?
Last time you saw him.
I know that sounds really
LeChuck's back.
like odd. Like I don't mind them being
beg your
individual games. It's just
pardon,
like,
did you say
Bird, it's been so
something?
long. Grip, how are you? It's great to see you. Welcome. We're playing Monkey Island, and it's not as gross as this scene all the time. Oh, all the packs, but it's $100. Yeah, I need to become like a way more famous streamer. Kiwi, thank you for the follow. A raid and a follow. I appreciate you being here. Okay, I took care of LeChuck once. I can do it again.
I took
It'll be
care of
great.
LeChuck once, I can do it again.
Given in response to
get
a slight but
your
unexpected
You
surprises,
see,
vomiting is a defense
he's put
mechanism.
a
Sounds like you're.
sizable bounty on your head.
Oh?
A bounty I intend to collect.
Have you guys seen the movie Knives Out with Daniel Craig? Totally underrated movie. It's hilarious and amazing. And then there is a wow, my mic just like sound clipping. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoy it. I leaned pretty hard into the bird theme. Let me hop on my PC for sure. But the maid, I think it's the maid. No, she's not a maid. She's like the nurse, and her like, I don't know, her thing is that she can't lie, because if she lies, she just throws up. Whatever bounty LeChuck is offering, I'll double it.
Whatever bounty LeChuck's offering, I'll double it.
Very amusing, Mr. Threepwood. Take him away.
We got all kinds of cool
Yes, sir, Governor Fat.
clips and things
Come on, you
and
little
redemptions and all. It's a good time. Well, not all kinds. I mean, like, there are some streamers who have like so much, but I have some cool ones. It's pretty fun. You can take a look. So in there's some in channel point redeems, and then there's some pretty cool stuff. Like if you look in the About Me section underneath my I don't know, video or whatever on your screen there should be like a list of things that you can type into chat to make some cool effects and sounds and stuff happen, which is kind of fun. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
There's like 6 different ways.
Don't try to escape or anything. Walt will chew you to bits. Okay, Walt. I'll be back to relieve you at 11.
All right. Stuck in a cell. This looks very familiar. I'm fairly positive we need to talk to Walt.
Hello, little doggy.
Hello, little doggy. Please help us, thank you. Okay, we must. What do we have? Just money. He took all of our. Ooh. Can we pick up the
tibia?
Oh.
I can't reach it.
Oh.
It's a tibia.
Okay, rock hard mattress, cell door.
Nice.
Oh.
I hope I don't have to sleep.
It just keeps going. I love it.
That doesn't seem to work.
Oh, a stick. Pick up sticks. Okay, all right. Can we give the stick? What if we use the stick to the dog? Awesome. JK. Okay, well. Can we get the bone?
I can't reach it.
Dang it. Let's use the stick to get the bone.
Watch me flip it right into my pocket. They don't call me the Bone Master for nothing.
The Bone Master. Lowers volume. Yeah, sorry, it is pretty loud. Sorry about that. Now I can talk. PC broke and then I fixed it. Then I thought my gecko died. Oh no, but he was just asleep in a weird place. And then I got glasses and then I got glasses. Wait, you got glasses twice? People would think I'm watching weird videos again. Sorry, I'll pull you up. Yeah, we have, it makes me laugh so much. Okay, let's pick up this bone. All right, now let's give it to, okay, oops, that's not what I want.
What a ferocious looking dog.
A ferocious looking dog. Let's give him a bone.
Here, doggy. Here, boy.
Didn't mean to say the glasses bit twice. Okay, gotcha. One for each. All right, now we pick up the key. Yay! Cell door. Open it.
The door's locked.
Yeah, well, Guybrush, do you need me to do everything for you? Yes, yes, you do. Okay, how is that so easy, but I can't freaking spit? Manila envelopes.
Mr. Willy Gorilla, arrested for grinding his organ in public. Mr. Guybrush Threepwood, arrested for infractions too numerous to list.
Multiple angry hydrates. I guess we... Can I open it?
Hey, that tickles.
Okay, weird. Whoa, look at that. I didn't realize that it goes all the way across the top there. That's neat. Oh, I got all my stuff. Okay, I see how that goes. All right. Anything else that I need to, like... Should I... look at him?
A fine example of dieting gone horribly wrong.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. All right. So do we just leave?
Read, I'd spend all my free time
just because you're good at one thing doesn't mean you're good at
Reginald
everything.
Blackbeard.
I saw a knife. You saw a knife? Knife? There is. I do have a knife. Yes. It never lets me use it, but I have it. And I have a pirate hat, too. Even though I'm a nearly perfect human, I'm bad at games, for example. I see. You know, it's
Wanted.
Great that you're
Guybrush Threepwood. Hey,
so
that's
humble.
Me, for the murder of G.P. LeChuck. Also for the use of witchcraft on the person of Largo Legrand.
Dang.
The thievery of clothing and medically prescribed hair supplements for such witchcraft. Grave robbing.
This game I play, I have a godly...
larceny without a permit.
Snowball.
Exceeding allowable FDA limit for
That's
rodent parts and
legit.
tissue
What game do you
slots,
have?
Unauthorized exiting from a penal institution. And releasing a dangerous reptile in a populated area.
Wow.
Also wanted for questioning regarding the disappearance of prescription eyewear. Reward offered for information leading to the suspect's apprehension.
There's so
Threepwood
much.
is to be considered armed and dangerous.
This is so
Armed
long.
and dangerous. Right on.
Right on. Okay, so is it... We shouldn't go there. We shouldn't go further in, right? Because humility is my greatest export. That's why you do all the reviews on the Humble Bundle. Do I have a Discord? I do have a Discord. I think you can just type in... Well, I can do it too. This! Join us. Oh, thank you. Yay, everybody did it. Ah, and I decided to do it for you. Like a boob. Alright. Do we do the thing? Or do we just head... We shouldn't head... Okay, what do we have in our inventory that could, like, change our odds? There isn't anything that could change our odds. There isn't. I have a hubcap, and a peg leg, a saw, a stick, and some envelopes. It's not like... Okay, there's a mansion here. I don't want to go to the mansion. Do we want to go to a waterfall, though? A cottage? I gave it an award for humility. No one accepted. Awesome. How are you doing, Schwartz? There we go. Yes, sir. Look at this beautiful waterfall. You know what this reminds me of is every waterfall, but specifically waterfalls that go straight down like this and are of fairly low, I don't know, general quality. It reminds me of the Lion King Sega Genesis game. The waterfall. Every water level ever, really, in any game ever, is terrible. But
what's this doing in a pirate
specifically game? Terrible was the Lion King waterfall level. I think you don't have what you need for the spitting contest yet. Okay, but there's other things I can do. Cool. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that because, like, I feel like there are so many things in this game that you have to brute force, and then there's some things that it's just like you just need other stuff for. Okay, so the pump, for instance.
What's this doing in a pirate game?
What's this doing in a pirate game?
Very picturesque.
All right. So we can just go to the waterfall. Is there anything we can use in the waterfall? Oh, can we go into the waterfall? No, we can't. What if we throw a stick in the waterfall?
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay, well. So this is a thought. Just a thought that counts. Alright. Should we go to the beach? We could go to the beach. Why not go to the beach? We should go to the beach. Beach!
I can't reach it.
But, buddy, how do we get there then? Do we have, is there a place where there's a boat? Do I have to go in my boat all the way around? No? Okay, we could, how do we do that?
I can't reach it.
I know you can't reach it, Guybrush. I'm thinking, alright? We'll go to the mansion. No, we can't go to the mansion. I don't want to go to the mansion. We can't go to the mansion because they'll arrest us again. I think the thing to remember is exploring all of your options first, then trying brute force. You have 2 whole islands to gander at. It's true, I do have 2 whole islands, but I'm almost done gandering at this one. So, you know. Okay, so if we get in Dred's ship, can we sail over to this other place? Do you think it would let me?
Where'd you want to go?
I want to go... We're on just Fat Island, right? I want to go there. Specifically there. Oh, didn't work. There's a library. Look at all these other places we can go, though. And then there's a fisherman person, so that's cool. Alright, so there's other things. Solving a puzzle without having all the pieces makes for a wonky jigsaw. It's true. What? Look at this library. Look at this model lighthouse. What is this? A lighthouse for ants? Oh, you can open it.
There's a model lighthouse lens inside.
Ooh. Sorry. I want it. Okay. Zoolander was here. I'm not an ambi-turner. I can't turn left. There's more to life than being really, really, really ridiculously good looking.
I think I'll try a different drawer.
Oh my goodness. There's so many things. Is there a thing about spitting?
I think I'll try a different drawer.
Safe sailing. Locks and locks, facing salmon. If only I had a drain barrels of showering aboard ship. Sin. Top 7 deadly sins. Research skills. I like that the game encourages reading. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Shipwrecks. See, disaster. Self-help. Not eating people and feeling good about it. Confessions of an ex-cannibal. Modern shipbuilding. Okay, we need slang for pirates. Shiver me timbers. See also language. Spiritual. Almost. We're getting there. Spit. I need spit. Walk through walls. The intelligence avoider. An analysis of the system. Pat pending. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to look. Subheads. Subtraction. Additions tricky partner. Surgery. Operating without a net. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Spiritual. Cura ST. No, it should be right after this. Where spit is missing. These are hilarious. I wouldn't mind if we just read all the book titles. They are really good. See, maze construction. Sociology. Social Darwinism and social disease. Comparative social theory. Shipwreck, sea disaster. Self-help. Pirates who love too much. My favorite part of the game is that it really makes you spit. Okay, facing salmon. An introduction to Scab Island.
Scab Island history. I'll have to remember that.
A study of Caribbean sharks. Okay. Calculus. Alright. What could possibly... Cannibalism. How to serve your fellow man. To serve man. It's a cookbook! It's a cookbook! Just... Ever just be like... I bet I'm gonna type out the whole Declaration of Independence in an hour. I totally didn't do that today, and I totally don't have the documents saved in my disk. Of course you do. Of course you don't, Grip. That's a completely hypothetical situation in which boredom overtook you and you said, you know, someone's got to type it. Cheese, Guide to the Cheeses of the World. Catalogs, see subheadings. Circuses, Damn the Human Torpedo, The Origin of the Human Cannonball Trick. Viscous fluids, you can make it home. The Dewey Decimal System, see organizational schema.
I've had it with this card catalog.
No, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Dogs. Dog English Dictionary. Diseases, shipboard diseases. Cryptography, the code in my nose, unique message drops throughout history. That one I want.
Code in my nose. I'll have to remember that.
I did play through the first game and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Circuses, Alfredo and Bill's excellent adventure. I particularly loved this guy, Stan. Would viscous fluids help? Baby. Oh dang, that's not what I wanted. I want, would they? Apparently not.
Viscous fluids you can make at home. I'll have to remember that.
Children's books, The Sinister Beast Under the Bed. Crochet eye patches for fun and profit. Classics, Great Expectorations. Expectorations by Captain Loogie.
Great Expectorations. I'll have to remember that.
We have found it. We have found it. Stan is also my favorite NPC. He is so great. You need a coffin. Let me show you this boat over here. I just got sniped by a dude named Hughie. Oh no, and it scared the shit out of me. That's so sad.
I've had it with this card catalog.
Okay, I think that might be everything I need. Is there going to be other stuff that I need in there? Ooh. Let's look at the books. Should we get our things?
There's so many books here.
There really
I'll never be
are.
able to find anything.
That's not true. Sorry, lady. I should open the books. Whoa.
What? Every single one?
Yes.
This is a library.
Okay, she's pissed. We should talk to her. Excuse me, I'm looking for a book.
Hi, I'm looking for a book.
Want to hear a fantastic ghost story?
This is a library. Whisper!
Whisper!
Now, what is it?
I'm looking for a book.
I'm looking for a book.
Do you have a library card?
How do I get one?
How do I get one?
I'll need some personal information. Name?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh crap.
Address?
221B Baker Street. Downing Street, West Addison, 1600 Pennsylvania. That is near. Okay, we'll do
221B
Baker Street. I like Baker Street.
Age?
21.
21.
Definitely
Occupation?
21. Freelance.
Vices?
I love that she yells. Yeah, it is great. Nose picking.
I see. All right. Your library card will be mailed to the address you gave me. In
crap.
the meantime, take this temporary card. You may check
I
books out of
see.
the library, but only 4 at a time.
Only 4
That's
at a
about
time.
as many titles as I can remember anyhow.
Concept
What
art
book are you
unlocked.
looking
All right. Great Expectorations.
Do you have Great Expectorations?
Okay, here you go. Anything
her.
else?
Scab Island history?
Could you find Scab Island history?
That chair is the best.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Anything else?
Do we... The code in my nose sounds important.
Do you have the code in my nose?
Maybe? The classic Charles Dickens novel, right? Somebody had a lot of fun. I love that they do that with this
Here
game.
you go. That's your limit. You'll have to give some books back before you can check out any more.
Okay. That's great. I need to read Great Expectorations. Here we go. Where is it? Code in my nose, Gab Island. Great Expectorations.
This is very thick.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Use it.
Great Expectorations. This is very thick.
Are you serious? Are you serious? You need to transition using the chair bird. That would be really cool. Okay. So, why in the world?
Scab Island history. It says here that Scab was first settled as a quarantine island for skin diseases. It later became a haven for
Great
pirates because of its
Expectoration dummy.
distinctive lack
Thick.
of authority
Well,
figures.
yeah, I know it's thick. I just...
There's
That's not what I
so many books here. I'll never be able to find it.
Today, I learned that
Please
expectoration
be quiet.
means spit. Yes. Okay. The code in my nose.
The code in my nose. Sounds uncomfortable.
How am I at my limit of books? Didn't she say I could have 4 books at a time? Does that include the other one? Okay, so what thick spits? I know it wants me to, do we want to, you guys, are you trying to give me hints with this? Or is it just like...
Scab Island history. It says here that Scab was first settled as a quarantine island for skin diseases.
Delicious.
It later became a haven for pirates because of its distinctive lack of authority figures.
No hints, just funny observations in the underwords. Okay, cool. All right.
The code in my nose. Sounds uncomfortable. The code in my nose. Sounds uncomfortable.
All right. I need Great Expectorations. Sounds 100% like the book we need.
This is very thick. There's so many books here.
That's
I'll
not what
never
I
be
wanted.
able to find anything.
I should
You're
give...
disturbing people.
I'm sorry. I'm going to give you this book.
Thank you.
Of body fluids. Nice. And I will give her also the code in my nose. I'm going to keep Great Expectorations because I feel like that should be it, right? Shouldn't that be the thing?
Mr. Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh.
Arrested for infractions too numerous to list. It's empty.
Lower your voice.
Sorry. Every time we do anything here.
There's a banana in here
This is not hog calling practice.
and an organ.
Can't you go to the competition and use the book there?
I won't ask you again.
Maybe. Like, I guess I thought of it, but like... Why not? Why wouldn't we try it? Well, okay, let's... I guess we don't really want to get caught here again, but... Oh, this doesn't sound good. There's a slot on the door. Should we go talk to somebody over here? Or should we just go back to the wharf? Yell again and see what she does. I could choose 4 books, yes. But I gave the other ones back because they weren't helpful at the time. This one says no. Night sounds from under the bed. Noses honk if you have to. Colds, allergies, and other ailments. More of me to love. Oh, by fat. Optimism, there's always a rainbow. Orthopedics, the sound of my feet talking. New Age dynatetics. I don't know what that is. We're just gonna try and remember. A white picket fence sociological study. Nylon, the use of nylon by pirates. Olives, scourge of the pizza, examination of forced olive consumption. Origami, paper buffalo, advanced origami sub designs, organizational schema. See labyrinths. Okay, so I bet you we need a book on mazes or something. Because there was mazes and labyrinths as well. That's come up a few times, so that sounds like it's going to be important. Gumbo recipe. See also food. Numerology for beginners. Noogies. How to give great noogies. Narcolepsy. Confessions of a narcoleptic. Orangutans are hairy cousins Obscenity. Fuck. Symbolic equivalents of obscene words and phrases. Nostalgia. Soda fountains of my youth. A definitive guide to cartoon noises. Feeling good about narcissism. Okay, so we should go to this and see if we've got labyrinths. Lunch. An afternoon at Meat Hooks. How much wood from the Woodchuck Mystery Series. Greatest rock musicians. Did they write every one of these books? I just want to spend like an hour here. Viscous fluids and Scab Island. Okay, all right. Was it here? No, it was in C. Right?
Viscous fluids you can make at home.
All right.
I'll have to remember that.
And it was in S, right? History or something? Shipbuilding.
Scab Island history.
Okay, that's what you want.
I'll have to
All right,
remember that.
all right. Okay, Jonathan. Underwear witches. Trilogies. Why people write trilogies anyways. Big whoop. Hey, we have that book already. 30 things that taste terrific on toast. The Tea Party Massacre. Umbrellas. Giant umbrellas. Trilogies. Why people won't read trilogies. Travel the Caribbean on no dollars a day. A pirate handbook. See headings. Tattoos. Child's first book of tattoos. Why you shouldn't worry about ulcers. Why people shouldn't write trilogies. That's awesome. There's 3 of them. Collectible toy trucks. 3-headed monkey. The pride of Loch Ness. Tattoos and tattoo-related skin infections. Tripe. Tree surgery for deciduous trees, toenails, theater, tattoos, why chicks dig tattoos. Okay, alright. There's gotta be... Do animals more intelligent than humans? Zip codes, yo-yos, Yeti, yacht clubs, Zinjanthropus, pirates of the Pleiades, Yorkshire pudding, yawning. Okay, we need to find labyrinths. No, that's what I wanted. Lunch. No. Nice language. Labyrinth. See zip codes. Okay. Zoology. Zirconians. Zippers. Yo-yos. Zip codes. See indexes. Okay.
There's nothing worse than overhype. So we won't go overboard telling you
N.
cheese stuffed shell. We'll skip the quesalupa air show.
Indices. See titles. Oh my gosh. Is this T toast titles? See headings. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna be just a wild goose chase? Is that what it's gonna be?
And we think you'll like it. And participating locations for a limited time.
History. Heading. See cross-reference. Oh my gosh. Circuses. Cooking. Cross-reference. See referential obscurantism. Oh my gosh. I think the CX loop will be the labyrinth. It could be. It could be it. You're right. It could very well be. Let's do it. Donkey! It's Donkey! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are stuck in a bit of a loop. Welcome, Donkey and Raiders. It's great to have you. How was Minecraft? Was it awesome? Did you love it? Hello, everybody. You should do your, this one. Ba-doop. Ah! Okay. Okay, referential obscure. Is it gonna just go through? It is. I bet you it is. I bet you it is. I bet you it's just gonna do. We are just trying to find the things, Donkey. Recursion. Referential. See, groupings. Is it really gonna do this to me continually? How long do we stay here? She said to no one in particular. Grog. Grave robbing. Headings. Grouping. Seek. We're so far into this that I'm afraid. Subheadings. Did we already do subheadings? Sharks. Sin. Spiritual. Surgery. One back. Subtraction. Subheadings. Maze construction. We haven't gone there yet. How are you guys? Fate, it's great to see you! It's a me! Maze construction. Annotation. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is. This is what it is. Somebody put this together. Footnoting. Fiction. Very, very, very short. Vicious pedantry. Oh no. I think that's what it is gonna be. I think this is what it's gonna be. This is I can't even, I have hair. This is, how's it, it's going well. It's great to see you, man. Hi, I'm frustrated. Like, I guess I'd never actually used one of these, I'll be totally honest. I was always that person that, like, when we still had these things at the library, I always asked the librarian, regardless, even if sometimes I would look it up and then I would go ask the librarian. Okay, vicious pedantry. This is rude. Totally rude. I think that might be it. Vision, viruses, vices. Dewey Decimal System. I just can't not. How do I... Let me... Okay, we finally made it. Right? We made it, right? We've done organizational schema, haven't we? That is frustrating. Jonathan, you called it. You called it. Sunk cost fallacy playing out in real time. It is, but sometimes they force you to brute force it, and we're leaving. We're leaving. So those are the only 2 books we want, right? I have an organ too, that's cool. I probably shouldn't use it. Where did I get an organ from?
I don't know how to play.
I don't either. Sorry. We're leaving. We're going back. See, David Bowie. Hey, Forewarned, how are you? Okay, we're going back to Booty Island. And we are going to win the spitting contest with great expectorations because we have now read the book.
Glass bottom boat.
Don't let this grass wither up and die.
I won't. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to win the spitting contest.
In the house.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Spit away.
Spit away. Okay.
What's this? A surprise turnaround in performance? That doesn't quite qualify.
But...
I think that deserves a little applause. Now, how about the rest of you? Just put your 2 lips together and blow. Come on, don't be shy. Let it fly.
What meme am I?
Just look at this juicy crowd. Even a child can do it. In fact,
use the book
do it very
now.
Well,
yeah, but I did.
I know you want to volunteer. It's on the tip of your tongue. It's a great day for spitting.
Great expectorations. This is very thick.
Don't let this grass wither up and die.
What if I give it to him?
You think spitting is gross?
That doesn't seem to work.
I hear there's some scouts here from the pro spitting circuit. Ooh.
Great expectorations. This is very thick.
Okay.
No, you can't open your inventory once you're
next?
in.
2, 4, 6, 8. Captain Loogie is
I mean, we can
in
try.
the house. Spit away!
Yeah, I can't.
You can do it, man!
You can do it. Let's just spit.
At least he's consistent. That doesn't quite qualify. Now, how about the rest of you?
Guybrush is officially a pirate in this game, right?
If Blackbeard were here, he'd shoot you all right now. Come
Maybe.
On. It's all paid for by Booty Island Parks and Rec. This may be your last chance at popularity.
I mean, I have a hat.
Success.
I could wear this hat.
Are you pirates or not? Thousands.
I have like a gajillion items.
No
so that's really cool.
If Blackbeard were here, he'd shoot you all right now. This may be your last chance
until you get something to enhance your spit. But don't I have that other? Oh, did I get the book? Did I not get the book? Jonathan, are you over there pulling your hair out?
Don't let this grass wither up and die. Turn a disgusting habit into a prestige-winning skill. You think spitting is gross?
Sightseeing. See the world.
You might be. Fitz, you've probably been ripping your hair out from the very beginning because you looked it up, didn't you? Oh, you poor dears. Oh, you poor things. We're gonna get this, though. We are gonna get this. I want to go back here. I want to go to the library. And I want to pick out... I need to go talk to the lady about the book. I need to see a lady about a book. Hello.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
Looking for
a book.
What book are you looking for?
Cookie.
Do you have viscous fluids you can make at home?
That's so gross.
Okay, here you go.
And then I guess we get
Anything
Scab.
else?
Scab Island.
Find Scab
We'll do
Island
it.
history.
Your hair is the only one at stake. We know. But you must struggle. It's true.
Here you go.
It is
That's
true.
your limit. You'll
My
have to
hair.
give some books back before you can check out any more.
I refuse to give you any books back, lady. Okay. Alright. Alright. Viscous fluids.
Viscous fluids you can make at home. This is a pretty useless book. I'm not even sure why I checked it out.
I'm not gonna say one word. Nope, I still wanted that. Optimism. I want a book about odds. Nope, okay. Useless book. Why? Okay, it's probably just something I didn't necessarily... I guess I should look. Scab Island, Slang, Sin, Spiritual... This? Shipwreck. C, Disaster. Okay. CD. Did we do Disaster?
Great shipwrecks of our century.
Useless book.
remember
Yeah,
that.
unbelievable. Okay. All right. Okay. Do I need any other books? I'm afraid to hit that button again. What's the book about shipwrecks even going to be? I need to give her a book. The useless book is what I'm going to give her.
On my new show Supernatural, I'm
Thank you.
different kinds of mysteries.
Now I'm going to talk with her. She's going to tell me to shut up.
What do you want this time?
I would like a
I'm
book.
looking for a book.
Please.
What book are you
Give me this
looking
book.
for?
Is a Spotify original from
Do you have Great Shipwrecks
Do you
of Our
have
Century?
great shipwrecks of our century?
I do like the wheeling though.
Okay, here you go. That's your limit. You'll have to give some books back before you can check out any more.
I'm bad at games. You would listen to me. It's your fault. Yeah, no, you're bad at games title is just a cover. We all know this.
Great shipwrecks of our century. Says here the Mad Monkey sank at 40 north, 86 west.
Okay, so now we can go and get that thing if we can get a costume. No, not a costume. We can get the part of the map, which is cool. Yeah, I know I do. Thank you. Okay, yeah, but I want to win the spinning contest. Hint thing. Okay. Should we go to that place where the other thing sank so we can get the thing? We'll just work on something else. We'll follow this lead. That'll be fine. We'll just pull this string and we will go to 40. Oh, crap. Did anybody pay attention? Back it up. Back it up. I want to stay here. Okay. Everybody pay attention. It happened at... Do I need a pen? I just don't want to forget. Be that person. Do you ever forget things? I forget things. Almost as soon as they come into my brain sometimes, I'll forget them. Okay, here we go. Ready? Pay attention.
Great shipwrecks of our century. Says here the Mad Monkey sank at 40 north, 86 west.
Okay, I could have maybe remembered that. I could have. It's late though. It's late, so we don't want to risk anything. Yeah, just do whatever, weirdo. Just do the thing. Okay, we got 40 north and 86 west. So 40 north and 86 west.
We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden triangle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden square. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden pentagon. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden circle. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden hexagon.
Anyone know where we're going? Literal captain of the stream. Come on now. Alley, path, alley. We could go to the alleys. May as well. Why not? We'll just do different things now. It's gonna be great. I cannot wait.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe this guy can help us with our spitting.
Black.
Okay.
All right. You're a winner, sir. Which prize would you like?
What you got left?
We have money,
We
an
have money.
invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party, and a 3-day vacation on
Unbelievable.
fabulous Hook Island.
I'd like the money.
The money it is.
Wow. That guy was angry for having just
Care to
one
make a
money.
bet?
Absolutely.
Easy money.
Nice.
Easy money.
Hello.
How you doing?
Can you explain how this works?
Could you explain how this game works?
Sure, it's easy. Just tell me what number you want, and I'll spin the wheel.
Anybody remember
If your
any
number
books
comes
about
up,
this?
You win.
Sounds simple. What numbers can I bet on?
1 to 32, red or black.
Okay. Do other
Many
people?
other people come to play here?
Well, lots of people come to play when we've got a bunch of prizes, but we're almost out today. We only have 3 left.
3 left.
What
What
prizes do you have left?
It's a con.
We
The
have a
first guy was
3-day
in on it.
vacation
Bet.
on
I
fabulous
tend
Hook
to
Island,
believe you.
And an invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras
I'm not
party.
super street smart,
And,
but I
of
think I've got
course,
this one. I
we
think this has
have
been in enough
money.
movies.
60 pieces of 8 for every bet.
I don't have
Wow.
enough money for that. I guess.
I just remembered. I don't gamble.
Why not?
But
You
I
could
really
win big.
need that
Come
thing
back
now.
if you change your mind.
Excuse me, pal. I want to make another bet. 19 red.
19 red it is.
Oh no, we have to wait forever again. Did we just bet the same thing that he bet? Oh my gosh. It takes forever.
19 red.
All right!
You win again.
You win
Today is your
again.
lucky day, all right. Would you like money again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we...
Place your bets, please.
Why not? We're here for a fun time,
Prizes for
not a
just
long
one piece of
time.
eight.
I'd like to place
I'd
a
like
bet.
to place a bet.
Why not?
Betting costs money, kid.
Here's
one
money.
piece of 8 for one game.
Oh, it's only one
Oh,
piece of
yeah.
8.
Here.
Damn.
Okay,
All right, cool.
kid.
I've got like a bunch of
Which
those.
number you want?
19 red. Dang it. Okay.
I'd like 2 black.
Okay, here we go.
Isn't it all red though? Are they gonna like beat me up and kidnap me and then try and steal my kidneys?
15 black. Too bad. Better luck next time.
Well, thanks anyway. I hate losing.
Excuse me, pal. I want to make another bet.
Oh no,
20
I
red.
want out. I wanted
20
to
red
leave.
it is.
I wanted to leave.
20 red.
I'm gonna get like a terrible
You
twitch.
win again.
You win
Today is your lucky day, all right.
again.
Would you like money again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Place your bets, please.
Okay.
Big prizes for just one piece of 8.
You won't be able to without a winning
Easy
without
money.
help. Do we have to go to the let's go to this other alley. Let's do it. Did you just assume the color of the wheel section in 2021, the year of our Lord?
Give me the next number.
First, give me the password.
Ooh.
If this is 4, what's this?
2.
Right. The winning number will be 19 black.
Thanks.
All right, everybody. Let's do this.
Nice. I'll knock.
What do you want, kid?
Give me the password. What's the next winning number?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times.
Oh crap. We have
if
no.
this is 2, what's this?
Oh no. Okay. I'm not going to pretend that I'm amazing at math. I'm going to rest my laurels on that I made it all the way through college. I did calculus for chemistry specifically, and it did not involve stupid lateral math, whatever problems as this. Okay, so if this is 2... Wait, did he say if this is 5? Then what is this? Oh, crap. What did he even... Okay, 1. All right, it's a deal.
1?
No. It's 5. Watch again. If this is 5, what's this?
Two?
No. It's 3. Watch again. If this is 3, what's this?
4?
No. It's 2. Watch again. If this is 2, what's this?
Three?
No. It's 1. Watch again. If this is 1, what's this?
The first number is the second answer?
Two?
Look, I've been generous. Most of the guys in the Gamblers Club can get it in 3 or 4 tries. Are you a new member? Or just slow?
I don't know.
Come back later.
Wow, am I bad at this?
What do you want, kid?
Another example, it was 5. What's the what?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times. If this is 4, what's this?
I was looking at you guys and not that. Okay, so how many fingers was he holding up initially?
Two?
No, it's 5. Watch again. If this is 5, what's this?
So the next answer is going to be
5?
3?
No, it's 1.
You guys.
Watch again. If this is 1,
we get 3.
What's this?
I always wanted to
3?
be a woman in charge.
Okay, that's 1 right.
Okay.
2 more. If this is 3, what's this?
Of my podcast,
5?
That's 2. 1 more. If this is 5, what's this?
2?
Okay, you must be a member of the Gamblers Club. But I don't recognize you.
March 12th with new episodes every Thursday.
You don't remember me?
What? You don't remember me?
No, but that's okay. You wouldn't have gotten the password right if you weren't a member.
It's true.
The winning number will be 15 black.
Okay. Minor hiccup inabilities there. Rip bird sanity. 15 black, everybody remember that.
No more bets? Okay, here we go.
No, I don't want to do it all again. I hate waiting for the wheel to spin. Okay. Speaking of pulling hair out, before stream I actually tried my hair like centered down the middle.
19 black. All right.
Or split down the middle rather.
Today is your lucky
And I kept it for like a whole 5
Would you
minutes
like
before I
money
decided I
again?
hated it, and I was like, you know, it's alright. I don't care if it's easy for me to
I think that's enough for me today.
Okay, Ralphie. See you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow. It's like I don't
Place
care if
your
I'm
bets,
easy
please.
to identify as a
Can
millennial.
win if you
I
don't
don't mind
play.
it. Okay. We are going to beat this and then
I'd like to place another bet.
we're
Here's 1 piece of 8.
I think that's it.
Okay,
All right.
kid. Which number you want?
I'd like 15 black.
Okay, here we go. $15 black. You're a winner, kid. Which of our fabulous prizes do you want? Take your pick. You can have 60 pieces of 8, or you can have the invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party, or you can have a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island. Well, which will it be?
The invitation.
love
Can
to
you
have the
imagine if you
invitation.
chose at this
He
point?
wants the invitation.
He would probably be like, "Are you
Congratulations.
sure?"
Thanks.
Are you sure?
Big prizes for just one piece of 8.
Please let me leave.
You can't win if you don't play.
You can't win if you don't play. Okay, this is good. Okay, so we do have, I think we have the makings of a decent costume. So that's nice. So we'll need to go to the mansion, to the governor's party, and do all of that stuff. But you know what? I think this is a good spot. This is a good spot to be done for the night. We have ended on success and a win. We have an invitation to the governor's party. I guess we could. Do we need to go check out the party in order to be
Where
like?
you want to go?
Wait, is the governor's party? It's on Booty Island, right? It's on Scab Island. Oh crap! It's on Scab Island, isn't it? No, it's on Booty Island because that's where the costumes are. Will you need the vacation? I might need a vacation. No. Why would I need a vacation? Right? I wouldn't need a vacation, would I? Would I need a vacation? We should just see what happens. Since we worked so hard to get this, we just need to enjoy the spoils.
Is there something I can help you with?
I have an invitation, let me in. I'm
here for the governor's party.
You mean
here for
Governor
the party.
Marley's Mardi Gras fish fry?
Exactly
It's
that.
invitation only and costumes
Seabird!
are required.
Only one wall to go here. Yes, Dallas, go do it. Do a good job. Have a great night. Thank you for hanging around. Got my invitation right here.
Got my invitation right here.
Well, what do you know? You do have an invitation.
I sure
do. You have
do.
a costume?
This is my costume.
Nobody would willingly wear such a dopey costume.
You mentioned a party before?
Did you bring a costume?
I didn't want to go anyway.
Okay.
Suit yourself.
Welp. I feel like we could have built a costume out of this.
Nah, I have a thing about lice.
Okay. All right. I guess we are in fact going to end then. Well, we have an invitation to the governor's party. We just need a costume, so that's really great. We are going to go ahead and find you guys somebody awesome to raid out to. You guys, it has been so much fun. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the help with the puzzles. I know. It's so late for me. I have to be up. When's the next? I will streaming again on Monday night. I'll be streaming this again, I don't know, likely next week's, it'll be Saturday next week, which is a long time. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll change my order. But it has been so much fun. I will be here. Thank you! It's so great to have you guys. Let me find you somebody awesome to raid out to. I feel like I'm talking super loud over my own music here. Let's find somebody fabulous. Someone who will be a good time. You know who we have? We have never raided Mr. Allen in raid. She's playing Royal Crown tonight, it appears. Once we get through here. And he is a really good time. I interact with him a lot on Twitter. He's a good friend. He's a good supporter. Kind. Generous type soul. And one time I showed up to his stream and it was just his chair for 3 hours. Is a good time. I was entertained 98% of the time. Thank you so much. Gonna camp out. Thank you, El Pollo. I appreciate that so much. Wow. What kind words. Alright, you guys. Let's go and spread the love to Mr. Allen in Rage. I gotta get this in there. You guys, I hope you have such a fabulous night. This was just a stitch and a half. Thank you so much for hanging out, and all the help and the chats and all the fun times and stuff. And I will see you next time. Happy Easter, happy weekend, whatever it is you're doing in the next next few days.